better.
Let me get all my pages up now. Now that I have time.
Let me get my notes.
Tommy, keep talking like that.
Also,
I'm gonna
JTV
kiss you
should
on
have
the
changed your
mouth.
Fugi.
Sorry, hold on.
Somebody's not fogged.
I've made some adjustments to the idle page as well. There's some other creatures there now.
Wow.
The idle page?
Yeah, on stream.
What? The what page?
Oh, I don't watch stream when we play, sorry.
There's some
Have some
little
fun with me.
little creatures there now.
Whoa.
But yeah, we are back. Welcome back to the Legend of the Eternal Tempo. Where well, actually, before I do that, I need to see a recap.
Do you want me to send it separately?
Yeah. Now you can put it in the normal channel.
Yeah.
Any preamble you want to give?
I just want to say I finished this like literally 2 minutes ago. It not because I started it late. I started it like 4 hours ago. It just took a while. Where's it? Thank you. There.
Period.
Let's see it. Can't wait. It's beautiful.
Oh my god.
Mm.
Holy shit.
Fucking
There's
full of them.
There's a lot going on.
So much.
You wanna break it down for us?
So the first panel, like, I couldn't really think of a good bit for the kids. Actually, hold on. I might still make this, but my original idea, it would have taken too long and it wouldn't have fit in the panel, was to take the movie poster for Monster House and just edit all the rest of us in, because there's a lot of like negative space next to the kids. Let me pull up the movie poster. It's just not like square shaped. I might do this for extra credit later, for inspiration.
Wow.
Here.
Dude, who got the fucking splat dualies over here? What the fuck is that?
Don't worry about it.
There's so much extra space next to the kids. I was so ready to like edit us in.
That's crazy. There really is so much space.
Oh yeah, you could have had the whole shebang.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you want to walk us through step by step?
All right. Well, the first one is the kids like geeking out about the haunted house, and us like desperately trying to get them to go away so they don't hear the murder we're about to commit. So Mikey agrees to buy them ice cream, and that's why the one on the right's got an ice cream cone. And I couldn't like find any other way to communicate that these are children than the spinny propeller hats. I'm pretty happy with
It's
it.
what they look like.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Canonical appearance.
That's what they looked like. I wouldn't have offered ice cream.
Well, it's too late now. You can't take it back.
And the second one's my favorite. This is the magnum opus of this one.
It's beautiful.
Because I have like a library of different robots to use as Forge in recaps, and I was like holding on to the two from robots for a while.
This is beautiful.
The Krusty Krab hat's
so
probably my favorite recap bit so far. I really like the.
Absolutely.
That's a good one.
So we've got Forge. I'm especially proud of this Quinny. I'm really happy with it. I think this might be...
He's such a freak. I love
Fucked up
him.
evil jack-o'-lantern.
So the original image, I should have saved it. It's that jack-o'-lantern with just the caption "It ween."
Oh my god.
And we've got Falco. That's Dusty flying over the gate. And then there's I I didn't know how else to do the recurring bit of Mikey running through things other than to just leave Mikey-shaped outlines and everything. So these are just different Party City Michelangelo pictures with
my
just
God.
outlines.
Is that
I
a
was
Michelangelo outline in the third one?
That's what I was wondering. I thought there was some
Yeah.
shadow creature in the back.
That's
Oh my God.
Michelangelo. I thought that was like some
That one
fucking
didn't. That one
monster.
felt weird. I'll admit.
I thought that was
Creature running at
like
you.
an actual monster.
And then I really couldn't come up with the third panel bit, so I was listening. I was like listening to the VOD while I was working, and I finally got one because Jonah was like trying to figure out what to say to like make the ice blast happen again. And I was like, oh, I could do the Tobey Maguire like go web go bit. And that's just him doing that and then impaling that hooded pirate over there.
Yeah.
And then the fourth panel also has a lot going on because I just like jammed the rest of the house into the fourth panel.
Who's the health inspector?
That's Jonah. That's my go-to Jonah, the health inspector.
My God.
That's Jonah solving the piano puzzle and getting the guitar. And then there's the pirate lady that was there. I didn't really know what to do with her, so I just put her there. And then Donnie went through the door, so there's another Donnie indent. That's just gonna happen. You know what I mean. And
No, I don't.
it's kind of hard to see, but there's a hawk, which I found my new favorite bird while doing this recap. Cooper's hawks just look very goofy. They're very friendly guys. So that's a Cooper's hawk with a little navy hat on because shit! I just realized I didn't put one on that forge. The Fender forge doesn't have a hat.
Fraud.
He's been demoted.
I just think he gave his hat to the bird. That's what it was.
Yeah, headcanon.
Well, it's beautiful.
So yeah, not my best work, but I am proud of it.
Beautiful.
Middle two's pretty good.
It ween.
It ween.
Evil fucking jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna rip that out of this recap and just use that as my forever Quinny.
Just a
I'm
big fucked up
perfectly fine
evil
with that.
jack-o'-lantern.
It's Tangela.
Alright,
just a
we're
little guy.
Yeah,
I do have the
I
share
didn't
screen
want
if you wanna hear
Quincy to
music.
have just eyes in his torso, so I had to like censor Tangela's eyes.
Right, where we last left off. Made it in time for the meme recap. Nice. You always a fantastic time when you get to see the recap. Where we last left off, the group had sieged the Relus house, the house of a reclusive bard that was known to be a bit of an oddball, dying around 50 years ago. And it was during that time that a lot of rumors began to spread up about how odd this bard was, of being able to curse people, turn them into guitars, and all sorts of various spooky things. But that wasn't the main point of why the group was here. The group was here because, supposedly, the hoodlums were set up inside, to which they were soon proven correct, as they had a bit of a scuffle with the ground floor hoodlums, and managed to trick the upper floor hoodlums into getting them to see their boss, to which they captured. During the course of the raid on the Relus house, Quinny had a bit of a unlucky experience. They were suddenly marked and met by a strange, wrinkled old cat by the name of Spiral, claiming to be an emissary from Crystal Haven Casino, and essentially a debt collector, as Quinny owes the casino money that they have not paid back, and until that amount is paid, they have been marked by Spiral and cursed to an extent. But that's not where their misfortune ends, as along with Spiral's presence, Winnie began to notice that their fingers are beginning to harden and turn almost wood-like. One of the hoodlums recognizing it as a symptom of the Cork Plague, a plague that originates from Psyche, the sister nation to Eros. Not really having much of a solution as to what to do about it, they did recommend that an Erosian scholar was said to be staying in Chokehold. That being about as much as they could offer, as they were pretty much giving you any information they could, so you'd spare them. Along with this, it was learned that the hoodlum's leader, a man by the name of Red, was utilizing some strange arrows in order to turn people into animals. It being revealed that the glass gator that the bounty is on is actually a transformed individual as well. And that these creatures seem to be under the control of the cursor when it is used. The group finding a falcon who the bandit leader, not the leader of the whole hoodlums, but I guess of this group, admitted to testing on. Let's see what else. Along with that, the group also discovered a bit of a riddle hidden within the home of the bard, putting input into the grand piano, revealing an intricately crafted lute, one that Jonah was almost encouraged to take, seeing the visage of a Goliath musician in the secret window alcove, giving a bit of a bow and disappearing before any further questions could be asked. The lute feeling natural in his hands. As to what it does is currently unknown, but as of right now, the group has currently tied up all the remaining living bandits inside the house, and I believe are planning to send them over to the Hulkhold to be arrested, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the idea, yeah.
Yeah, unless
They're my
Fulton's
ticket
backed
into
up
the Navy's
every
good
single one of
graces.
them.
No, they're prisoners.
Yeah.
For the sake of his career.
In that case, we open back up. Everyone's been sort of tied together in a bit of... I think you said you wanted to even do like kind of like a chain of like knots kind of thing.
Yeah. I took a bunch of the extra, because there were a bunch of like nets in one of the spare rooms. I took
Yes.
a bunch of the rope from that.
Yeah, with that you're able to tie their hands together, get them all bound to one another, and are beginning to walk them out of the Relus house. As we're going, Dusty, once a bit of the fighting has sort of died down a bit, a couple of eye stalks slip out from the back of your shirt, looking around curiously around the room. A little bit of a shiver on your back as it appears that Peeper got a bit scared from the combat.
Weird feeling. Kind of just like lets Peeper out, like, oh, you need to not move around like that. Peeper!
The many-eyed infant beholder zips around a bit, looking around the room, pressing couple of the piano keys with its eye stalks. Just seems to be enjoying itself.
Know how to play the piano?
Peeper. It goes back to just sort of mashing keys upstairs. A couple of the other people, whoever's in the area, can probably hear just the piano keys getting just in the main room.
Wow, he's so talented.
Are you being passive aggressive towards him?
No? Wait. What's the passive
Dusty's all
aggressive?
protective. Lay off my son.
He's just having fun.
Wait, what's the passive aggressive? Am I being
jerk.
passive aggressive?
Mhm.
Oh. No, I thought it was nice.
Mm-hmm. Whatever. He takes Peeper and puts him back on his shoulder.
Peeper. Goes back. Mikey, as you're walking, you kind of have a bit of like a numbing pain on it. You got I believe you got hit during that fight, right? You got a
Yeah, you didn't tell me.
Yeah,
your
you
damage
got
number, but I got
arrowed.
hit.
Arrowed in his butt cheek.
No, I just meant in general during the
Simply
fight.
didn't get Yeah, cursed. yeah.
Yeah, where the hoodlum lady stabbed you in your side when you took her down. It's sort of like a numbing, just like itching pain about you.
Honestly, I'm surprised he was more numb about that than about slamming his face against several doors.
He's used to that.
He's built for car crashes.
Yeah.
As you sort of just give it like a quick rub, getting it trying to settle down a bit, get a bit of a crook to the way you walk, but you'll be able to walk it off. Forge, you have this like falcon perched upon your shoulder, it looking around a bit sort of skittishly as you begin to walk out the pirates, a couple of them giving a bit of groans as they are being woken up from a drug-induced stupor. Just like,
Go like,
come on, can't we go a bit slower? What's the rush?
Can I like use one of my tinker's tools to like poke a hole through one of the sending stones at the top and like tie the rock to one of the falcon's like legs so that he has it
poke
on
a
him?
hole in the pirate.
poke a hole in the pirate's lug.
But
I'm trying to like attach it like a messenger, like you would a message to a messenger pigeon to the falcon.
Yeah, you said you have a tinker's tool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What would be like a good handicraft kind of skill?
Sleight of hand.
Just for like convenience, I know this isn't technically how the item works, but could I touch the stone that is touching the hawk, and we could like basically communicate that way, so I don't have to not have Dusty with the stone, because I want Dusty to have a stone, but I also want to be able to talk to the bird.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be able to talk to both birds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
break the bird communication.
Unfortunately, with the way
I was
stones work, I would say that you aren't able to just hold the same sending stone and read thoughts.
Okay, that's fair. Totally fair. I was gonna make a joke last session about like Dusty and the Falcon knowing each other, but I didn't want to be called racist.
That's wild.
You should have pulled that trigger. It would have been so funny.
In that case, just give me a base intelligence roll for the handicraft. You can make. I will allow the necklace.
Yeah, I want the bird to have it.
The bird.
So that now Dusty can talk to the bird. You guys can be friends.
You get to know each other.
That is a 13.
13, yeah, very easily you're able to sort of use some of your spare threading and your tinkerer's tools and make what is essentially like a bit of a necklace for the falcon. Tightening it up a bit so it doesn't get loose, you have now a almost like a sending stone collar.
Oh, I like that. I'm gonna ask Dusty something.
Go for it.
Do you mind if our new falcon friend keeps your stone so that we may speak to him?
Yeah, go ahead. I thought it was more so your stone.
Well, I didn't want to just give it away since I had already lent it to you. I wanted to ask first.
Whatever, I don't care what you do with it.
Very well. And yeah, he puts the stone that he had already in his pocket, and now he's just got like a communication. Oh, actually, I want to ask the hawk what his name is. I keep saying hawk. It's a falcon. call you, friend. I think just referring to you as Falcon would be demeaning.
After a bit, you do hear a bit of that strained reply as sort of broken. Can't remember.
Very well, Falcon will have to do as a placeholder until you remember.
You get what essentially sounds like a grunt of approval from the through the stone.
I'm making a mental note to refer to him as Lieutenant Commander. No, wait, that would make him my superior. Hold on. I can't promote
promotion.
someone higher than me. Officer Falcon is his name.
The Falcon. As people are getting tied up and getting ready to let out, Natsuko, you probably have a good look of Jonah. The lute in his hand fitting perfectly. He seems to be fiddling with it a bit. There's a mesmerizing quality to it, as if the very lute itself is giving off an aura of peacefulness, of serenity. It's a bit odd in a dark, dilapidated house like this.
You really don't fit with that thing, huh? It's kind of out of place.
Sorry, I guess.
It's okay. I'm just
Kinda
letting
just
you know,
got
like,
it.
it's a weird look. You're gonna have to like style yourself better.
Well, I mean, that was kind of on the itinerary anyways. I was apparently
you-
fished out of the ocean just a little bit ago.
Oh, I thought you like chose to look like homeless.
No, I came into some bad luck, and this is the result of that.
Oh.
Damn.
You want some of my clothes?
I think I'm good.
Okay.
You can keep that on. I'll find some other clothes.
You want my
I have other
jacket? It would
clothes.
probably look better than that.
Like I have the like the extra clothes in case these clothes get dirty.
But
They're not already?
Alright.
I make sure that Quinny is clean. It's okay.
Oh, gotcha.
He just immediately going like, "Oh my god!"
I mean, Quinn,
And then-
you kind of got boxed up a bit during that fight. There are some tears on your clothes.
It's over.
I just like Quinn. I got some spare clothes, just like a fucking thong for fucking.
Okay, no,
Jonah.
stop.
Oh, hold on. I know just the things. I know just the shirt.
Oh my god.
Is it dumb dumpster?
It's up there. It's one of those.
That's fucked up.
I mean, Carlos, why would you assume it's dumb Cumpster? It could have also been pull my hair, juicy, or blowjob princess.
Could you imagine a whole campaign?
What kind of clothes you fuckers think Quiddy wears? What the hell?
What the whole campaign of Jonah, this like corpse-looking dude, just carrying around a shit that just says "blowjob princess" on it.
I'm sick.
That's Blowbeard.
Blowbeard. Oh no.
He'll blow your beard clean off.
I really don't like the implication of Whitebeard in that context.
Oh no.
Oh.
Scourge of the Seven Holes.
Hey, you need to leave, okay? You need to shut the fuck
I'm just trying to figure out what the other 4 are.
With that, eventually the group is led out. The sort of chain of bandits being escorted out by you all. I can let's see. As you actually no. As you exit out to the front yard, leading the bandits, the kids who were watching previously are nearby. As they see you exit the house with a bunch of people in chains, just like, whoa! They caught the ghosts!
I'll walk up to them, I guess.
A couple
when
of
you're
them
done,
like
but-
go. Yeah, they would like if you don't stop, they're gonna try and like run up to the people you're bringing out, and they're like, whoa!
Oh no,
look,
these aren't
guys,
ghosts.
yeah,
These,
these aren't the ghosts.
What?
yeah, we did
But,
get a picture of the ghost for
Yeah,
you.
if you
Though.
guys want to see it?
Yeah, no, we saw it before too. It was in the window.
Yeah, well, I used that little thingy-majig you guys gave me.
Yeah.
I got a good pick.
Oh shit! Let's see.
I'll like
I feel like
it'll
this
be
kid's
like a
gonna
little
be
huddle with me
traumatized.
and the kids. I'll be like, here you go.
Oh my god, that's what we saw.
Yeah, I saw it up close.
That's crazy. You're so cool. Oh
Yeah.
we heard like all the ghost hunting noise you guys were making in there, and I guess some of the Navy people wanted to check it out. We told them we were just throwing firecrackers.
That was a big help.
Oh,
We would not have gotten the picture
They're
without you.
so real for that. They're so. I love these kids.
You guys stuck your neck outs for us. I appreciate that.
That's so cool. We gotta help you back. We gotta. They're like, look, dude, go, D, come on, you gotta have something. As they look around, eventually, it's like, oh, I know. As they reach into their pocket and they pull out what appears to be a scroll wrapped around a rolling pin. As they hand it, here, you can have this.
Oh,
As they
what
hand
is
it to you in exchange for the picture.
What is it?
We were gonna save him for the Scylla festival like tomorrow, but you got us to something so cool. I think we can part with it. It's. They kind of look between each other. Wait, what is that? Wait, did we give him the right one? As they like they begin like debating. One sec. There it
They
is.
gave you the curse of Ra.
Yeah, it's my dad told me it's a scroll of instantaneous cookies.
Oh.
Oh no, this is
That's-
a real treasure.
This is.
Wow.
I will cherish this until I really want to cook you guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean it'll run
like,
out
I'll
eventually,
hug it
but like
back.
it makes like it makes a lot of freaking cookies, man.
Oh, speaking of things like that, how do I like transfer time in this? Do I just like?
Hand to hand, like palm to palm.
I'll be like, here, guys, give me your hands,
What?
and I'll give them enough time for some ice
Okay,
cream.
Kids can't take time direct. They
Oh,
can't
you're right.
affect their timer.
Yeah,
They can only
Uh,
they tend to use like tempos, which you can do
Oh.
from your palm.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll just make a tempo, and I'll make a tempo for each of them, labeled ice cream.
What? Oh my god, the legend! There's no way! And we're getting ice cream too?
I did
Oh,
promise you guys ice cream.
Oh, you're awesome. You guys are so freaking cool.
You guys go. We'll take care of these guys over here.
Forge has one thing to say.
Yeah.
He bends down
You lied
to
the
their
name.
height. Yeah.
Roll the crash out meter.
Oh my!
Yeah, I did
Blows
actually
one of
work it
their
up.
heads
It's at 5 now.
Jeez. Open fire on the children.
Oh my god!
It is not right to lie to Navy officials, children. I appreciate what you did for us, but please do not do so in the future.
Don't
but-
listen to him.
But we were helping with the you're out hunting the ghosts.
The Navy is here for your protection. They need your help as much as you need theirs.
Oh. Alright. Yeah, we're sorry, mister. Yeah, we're sorry. They'll kind of put their heads down a bit as they're sort of kicking the grass.
Forge.
He like tousles their hair, each of them, and goes,
It is all right. You did it for the right reasons this time. Just be more careful in the future, please.
All right, mister. Or, sorry, sir. They go to salute.
Yeah.
he salutes back, and like stands up straight. He stands at attention.
Right, I'm going to send you something real quick, Tommy, regarding your
Okay.
scroll.
Okay, it's not a scroll of endless
Infinite
cookies.
They took the wrong scroll.
Scroll of
This is so
disintegrate.
Is this like the
I was gonna
magic
say
equivalent
finger
of like
death.
Carlos, what do you mean
eating some of your dad's blue candy?
Scroll of what?
Instant erection.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Me and Tommy are on the same page.
Whoa.
Yeah, we found it in Dad's drawer in the cookie drawer.
Oh no.
Oh no. Well, thank you again. We gotta show everyone this picture. So they like run off.
Bye.
I say, Mikey,
Yeah.
Mikey, take off a minute.
How many times do I get to use this scroll?
I think it specifies on the thing.
Does it? Every scroll creates 18 cookies from
I
prep.
was gonna have a swirl of blows you up instantly.
I don't see a number of times.
No, it's pretty much every foot of. It is
Oh.
5 feet of scroll, and then it shows you how much is made per foot of scroll.
Oh. Okay.
So until that is used up.
I'm
So we'll say like you use it by foot, so we'll say like 5 times.
okay, so I got a 5 times. Cool. I won't waste it now then.
If we made more of those pictures, how much you wager we could sell them for?
What pictures?
Oh, you know, the ghost pictures.
There was a ghost in there?
It was you, dummy.
And she looks at you
That's
like
because a ghost?
incredulously. like, I'll
Like
be
not
so
you
serious.
actually
I'm
a
not
ghost, but like your other form.
You know, you looked like the ghost in the story,
Yeah.
so we took a picture of you and then gave it to the kids. You know, everyone's happy.
But I don't look like a ghost. Do I?
Well, not right
no,
now.
but like we made the
you
picture.
look,
we,
you look like a ghost if it was really pretty and sparkly.
yeah.
Besides, kids don't know what a ghost looks
So
like.
like I'm not gonna lie, the picture I took was really bad, so it looked like a really scary and not sparkly ghost.
Damn it. I was gonna do that too. I was gonna put like spooky ghost Galadriel in the recap, and I forgot.
You forgore.
Are you guys trying to hustle kids?
Not kids. Because, I mean, like, how many people think that house is haunted? I mean, you could get, like, an attraction going kind of thing, you know. Probably some money to be made there.
Well, I'm not sticking around here to try out business ventures.
Oh, no, this isn't, like, a right now thing. I'm just, you know, I'm planning ahead.
One of the
A real
Oh
Probably
yeah, I
fire-
need to.
one of the hoodlums pipes up. I mean, I'll be your ghost if I can go.
Shut
No.
up. No.
He wants to Scooby Doo.
That's crazy.
Ford, shoot him.
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa.
Twist his balls.
Oh.
I know where
So,
it
would
hurts.
you want to say, Quinny?
Oh, I was gonna say, I need to stop by the bar to like. Oh yeah, wait. Fucking Captain Lieutenant Ratrick has my posters.
Yeah, he was waiting on the sidelines for you to return. He has returned back to Natsuko. The drawing is still in his mouth.
Awesome.
I would like to, as soon as Ratrick comes into view, I will turn to Falcon and go,
That is not food. That is our superior officer. Do not eat him.
The Falcon lets out just like a squaw. Fucking.
Fucking squaw.
He doesn't know that that's just a normal rat.
He doesn't know. I think
He's like, oh
Quinny
no,
is
they got
gonna,
another one.
Quinny's gonna like lean down and give Lieutenant some good scratchies because he did a good job.
Patrick bites
Actually,
you.
that's a good point. Who has the arrow right now, just for tracking purposes?
I think,
It was 4.
I believe
Forge has it. Okay,
yeah. Forge
I
swallowed
do have it in my pocket.
gotcha.
Yum yum
Hated
yum.
it.
Very tasty.
Eat.
I wonder if will it turn me into like a Megazord if I stab myself with it? Like I turn into a
Oh my
Triceratops.
god. You're gonna be a fucking kaiju.
Well, with that, I imagine the group gets led over to the Hulk hold. Let me just remember which one I use here. Yeah, that one. Okay. Then everyone take away about 5 minutes as
Yes, sir.
you make your way over to the Hulk hold.
Literally dust right
Jonas
now.
starts fading.
My time has come. It is now 3:12 a.m. 3:12 before.
Oh,
So I was thinking about this. This is a bit of a tangent, but we spend time while sleeping, right?
Yes.
So is it possible that someone could just fade while they're asleep? Like if they go to sleep with like 5 hours and they sleep for 6, are they just gone?
They'd probably wake up from like a heart palpit, like going into the zero-sum state. They would be filled with adrenaline. So they either they'd have one crazy ass nightmare, or they'd wake up like in a fucking cold sweat, like taking a nap in the middle of the day and then waking up where you just don't know
Yeah.
who you are anymore.
So the answer is like to everyone else, yes, they would die in the night, presumably peacefully in their sleep. But you would know that they actually had the most terrifying moment of their days shortly before going into the great beyond.
I hope that
Basically.
answered your question. Oh,
Thank
and also
you.
very
It was
importantly, in the
very
recap,
helpful.
as a reminder, you did reobtain the item for an enemy as well
Yes.
that you were
The
setting out to do.
ring.
Oh, it was the ring.
Mhm.
I thought you said an enemy.
For an
Yeah.
enemy. No, an enemy. So yeah, with that you bring it to
Her
Hulk Hold.
Majesty.
Again, as like when you arrived here as well, there's the protesting crowd in the front. Them slightly parting as you make your way through with handcuffed individual. I guess not handcuffed, but tied individuals. A couple, giving you some sideways glances, but ultimately being more focused on the ghost murder case that's currently at play. As you approach the front gates of the Hulk Hold, based on the uniform, it appears to be a lieutenant stops you.
It's
There we
me.
go. You would see
I'm not normal.
Goblin Man, similar to the one that was giving the speech to the crowd earlier. This one's a bit younger in the face. Doesn't look as tried by a Navy career. Bit covered in sort of dust and wood shavings. Seems to be sort of a handyman along with the lieutenant as they look towards you. Can I help you folks? Are you privateers? He looks up towards Forge. Evidently not.
Quinny's just gonna point to like the fucking hoodlums and go, "Hoodlum pirate."
I gotta figure out how to play this.
We took care of the hoodlums for you. Forge, if you want to give the details.
We captured these ne'er-do-wells, and they have... Fuck.
What was the house called?
Haunted
The Release.
I forgot.
The Release.
Or the Release.
We captured these ne'er-do-wells in the Release Manor up the way.
Oh, they were hiding out in there?
We believe that they were party to several thieves. Fucking
Words.
he's in front of
Robbery,
his
sir.
heroes.
Right. Yeah, no, he's getting a little nervous.
They perpetrated several robberies, and have also been smuggling around these parts, reportedly. We would like to turn them in. May I speak to your commanding officer?
Don't know if you'll be able to talk to the lieutenant commander right now, but I can certainly have you come in. We can process them and we can get you paid for your hard work. How many
Excellent.
of you? Oh, he looks around. He sees the rat. He sees the falcon on your shoulder. He sees the floating eyeball monster next to Dusty. They all with you?
Animals don't have timers, right?
They do, but they don't go down.
Oh shit, they do. Yeah, I forgot. They don't. Yeah, okay. So they're not getting paid. we're not. Everyone's in agreement that we're not paying
Yeah.
Peeper and Falcon and Ratrick.
Yes.
How dare you not pay
No.
Peeper for his time?
You can split your time with Peeper if you want, Dusty.
There are just the... He, like, counts on his hands. 1.
6.
Yeah. 6 of us.
Hey.
Alright, yeah, bring him in as he stands out of the way. One of the other guards nearby open the doors to let you bring in the prisoners as they walk by, eventually inviting you into the oak hold. The interior is a lot grander and taller than the walls on the outside would suggest. The opening foyer consisting of a couple of desks where they shortly take messages from the public, as a couple of guards come out to secure the prisoners. Yeah, can you take them down to lockup? They're in association with the hoodlum gang. A couple of guards give a curt nod and begin to take the each individual hoodlum and properly handcuff them. All right. Thank you again for your service. I have to ask, are you a Navyman? He looks up towards Forge.
I was created to be, yes, though it appears that the command has not been alerted of my creation. I was given the rank of lieutenant, but I fear that that is not exactly recognized. I would like to reconcile this fact. That is why I requested to speak to your commanding officer.
I see. Yeah, are you Olean?
The doctor who created me was from Bol, but I was created on the Winter Sea of Zeit.
The people you travel with representatives of the Doctor?
No, I do not know where the doctor is. We were separated during a shipwreck.
Uh-huh. Actually, he, seems to think for a second. Shipwreck? Well, if what you say is true, and you are in fact part of the Navy, I mean, the outfit seems official, if maybe a little bit waterlogged, as he looks over the sort of faded color of the outfit and the bit of water damage to it.
Yeah,
You know, you
mending, I imagine, mended the rips, but it can't bring the dye back.
Yeah, there's aspects of the outfit that are just sort of washed out now, quite literally. If you are a member of the Navy, then you have to be dressed like one, I'm under the impression. I'll tell you what, let me process your payment first for the, Actually, if you're part of the Navy, do I have to pay you?
Drover.
I would appreciate...
Please?
I do not require payment. I would appreciate it if you still paid my companions. They are privateers.
Ah, that's how it is. Alright. As he goes in the back into a little bit of a vault by the front desk, puts in a code and out pops up. Alright. There's quite a big group of them you brought in, and a lot of them alive still, which is more than welcomed. The hoodlums have been a bit of a thorn in our side lately. We've heard reports of them causing mischief around the brine frying area, but we haven't really been able to have much success in catching them, so hopefully this leads to a bit of a breakthrough in it, with all the chaos going around the region. For that, and he puts on the table, I'm going to award you 100 hours.
Ooh, yeah,
Hey,
baby.
yo.
Can I just relay to him all of the intel that we got on Red?
yeah, I didn't
hear that.
the
I just want to make sure, are you telling them about their current control of Knick-Knack and the Ocularium?
Yeah, I think none of that is really sensitive information to us, I don't think. The only part that he won't tell them about is like the Hermes and like Hermes putting them on the Hoodlums trail. He's leaving
Are
that
you telling
part
them
out.
about Talos?
Yeah. I think he's going to tell him everything unless somebody stops him.
I'll give an opportunity if anyone wants to stop Forge from giving the full report.
Real quick, is there anything we wanted to keep out of Navy knowledge? Because I don't think the chokehold and the Ocularium were things we wanted to personally deal with, if I remember correctly.
Well, no, Chokehold's a different. Chokehold's not under the control. Chokehold's just where a current investigation is going on of the leader for Hermes for like smuggling activity.
Okay. Gotcha.
The two
I would
main
like
stuff in relation to
to-
the Hoodlums is Knick-Knack and the Ocularium, which they
Knick-Knack.
one of them said
Okay.
Knick-Knack is currently controlled by the Hoodlums, is what the pirate lady said, and then
Gotcha.
Red is operating in the Ocularium for some reason.
Okay.
I would like to go to the Ocularium eventually because the leading experts on Zeit Artifice are in the Ocularium, so they can
Mhm.
help figure out what I am.
I think Dusty is gonna stop him from talking about the Talos.
Okay.
But Dusty might ask if they know, if like the Navy knows anything about Talos.
Okay, so then,
Yeah.
as Forge is
I think
relaying
Forge-
the information, he's going over stuff regarding the Ocularium of Knick-Knack. Eventually start going into a bit of the deal, and then Dusty, you can chime in if you'd like.
Hmm.
Have you heard of an artifact referred to as Talos?
Talos. I don't know, something. He sort of scratches his head a bit. Artifact named Talos? What, are you on a Phorian job too?
No.
Sounds like a. It's talking about artifacts. We've been seeing keepers around, and came to mind. I even heard whispers that apparently the Matahare is in here.
The what?
The
The
what?
what?
You can roll me a history check if you would like. Anyone?
Yeah, I'm good at
Yes.
history. Yeah, baby.
They call you Mr. History.
They do. That's a 24.
A 14.
14.
Let's do one for fun.
Yep.
11.
All right, and remember, Snus, anytime 1 or
That
20,
is a
you let me know.
goodness.
Yeah, I know. And they're gonna fucking kill me.
Okay, so 15, 11, 1. What'd you get, Snore?
14.
14, and what'd you get, Forge?
24.
Then in that case, Forge is the only one who would be aware of them. Maybe he has a bit of an advantage just because of his sort of database-like mind. But as mentioned previously, the Navy, is like the main police force on Zeit, but above them are those who serve the Church of Theros, the Divine of Summer. And that church is referred to as the Keepers of Four, or Forians. Within the Forians, there is a elite group that is called in when it comes to extracting rare or particularly dangerous artifacts, referred to as the Mata Hare. So when that name is called, it is in reference to a specialist squad.
What do they do in reference to dangerous artifacts? They like go and collect them?
They destroy them. They are the Forian Church is all for the destruction of old tech. They want to completely erase it being viewed as sinful, as a mistake brought about by just a mistake of the past. They believe that it's safer for everyone if any old tech is destroyed.
Okay. Yeah, I think if he understands that like old tech is at least seen as very dangerous, I think he would start saying like here, I'll just do it in character.
Actually, I believe we have some information on this artifact.
Is anyone going to stop Forge?
Oh, Dusty already.
Probably not anything you guys don't have already. We won't waste your time with it.
You know what? I actually think that works because Forge is going to like connect the dots in his head. Obviously, the Navy has better information collection than we do, so they must already know this.
But
of course.
So what you're saying, the artifact thing is if the Keepers of Four are here, then that's something that they can certainly handle. They're better equipped. But I'm more interested in what you're saying about Knick-Knack and the Ocularium, and you're saying that you believe that it's currently under the Hoodlum's control?
Yeah, the hoodlum lady said so.
Excuse my skepticism, it's just, I mean, to our understanding, the Hoodlums only got here about 3 weeks ago. To cause a takeover like that seems unlikely.
Look, we're just trying to relay to you. We're just trying to relay to you what we were told.
Mm-hmm.
You do have them in your captive, so question them all you want.
How do you know that they only appeared 3 weeks ago? How do you know that they were not lying in wait, lurking in the shadows? And 3 weeks ago was the first time you heard of them.
Guess I can't argue that. I can... Between this and the Scylla Festival going on, the Navy's a bit spread thin across the Brinefrang region, but I believe I should be able to put together a team to investigate these claims. Anything else I should know about it? You mentioned, and you would mention the arrow and that, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, I forgot. We should probably also tell them that Saxon is missing and that we're looking for him. I feel like having a entire Navy base helping us look for a small boy is
helpful.
A good idea.
There was the funny animal arrow.
Yeah, I imagine he's already told them about Red and his transmogrifying arrows. He will not offer his arrowhead unless asked for it.
I see, and so that's why you have all these strange creatures with you.
That's a fair assumption.
That's just an actual rat, sir.
I'm not sure.
You need to be kind to the lieutenant commander right now.
Wait, hold on. Do we know that the rat's not a person? Because we know a cursed artifact like has something to do with the rat guy, right? So do we know Ratrik's not a person
We
that
are,
was
in fact,
transformed
not
into
aware.
a rat? Okay, so Forge, back to Saxon, back to the matter at hand.
The job that originally led us here was the trail of a missing young boy named Saxon Fillet. His parents contracted us to find him. They have not seen him in several days. We tracked him to Green Man.
A day.
Oh yeah, a day.
Yeah, I was gonna say several.
It hasn't been a day yet, which is fucking with me because it feels like it has.
It's only been like 3 hours since you all met.
Lamel. Feels like we've known each other in our entire lives.
We think he's in the tree, right? I forget why we think that.
You believe he was chasing after, there was the treasure map that you had obtained. And you believe that the Green Man had the answer as to what direction he would have been going in to follow the clues.
We think he's in the Green Man. Or at least we think he was in there at some point.
Yes.
Yeah.
We believe he entered the Green Man, and we would like to investigate.
I'd love to help right now, but that's not really my call. The Liberty Lift is currently shut down, and Captain's keeping things on the hush until the whole murder thing's dealt with. I'm sure you heard all the people protesting out there.
Mm.
May you at least pass along our inquiry to the captain? I do not need to meet with him, but I would appreciate it if you could at least alert him to our plight and tell him our general description so that he may contact us if he wishes.
I've been told
that we are very distinct.
I can send the message along to the lieutenant commander. He's the only one with a direct line to the captain. But if we're getting anything right now seems missing kids low on the list, unfortunately. As much as I'd love to help, I'm not sure if they'll be able to spare the time and the people to be looking for them.
I understand. You mentioned replacing my uniform?
Yeah. I don't know if I should be doing this, honestly. But you seem earnest. The way you talk, kind of reminds me of, my basic training. And we got so many of them lying around, I don't think someone would mind if one of them went missing.
He's not sure how he feels about this being done in secret, but he's appreciative.
Thank you. I would appreciate this. This is a winter uniform, and I imagine that if I could feel heat, it would be quite stuffy.
He looks towards Jonah as well. We have a couple of spare clothes from a donation drive if you need some as well.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Thank you. Where would I need to go for that?
He points to a side area in the foyer. There just being sort of a what appears to be some sort of service for the homeless of the Green Man. A couple of people are in line, getting some better clothes on. Not there, but receiving some better clothes.
Whoa.
You're just getting naked, bare booty cheeks in the whole cold.
I mean, Forge is probably just going to take his coat off right here.
Yeah. Oh. Coin.
My goodness.
You see his coin slot.
He the dude goes, "Hey, you can It's like a changing room. We can get you somewhere.
I apologize. I did not. It did not occur to me that removing my clothes would be considered indecent. I do not have flesh.
Yeah. Yeah. You follow me. The rest of you can wait out here. He sort of motions to the time if you want to split up your reward.
Wait, before you go, I'm gonna just on the table slide him one of them one of the drawings.
What is this?
There was a bar guy that said that you guys need, I guess, posters because people keep like killing themselves because they think they're gonna turn into ghosts. So I made this.
What is it?
It's like to remind people not to kill themselves.
No, but like, what is the figure?
Looks over to Natsuko. It's
Shadow.
Shadow.
It came to me.
Is that their name or their speak?
Yeah.
What creature is it?
Porcupine?
Shrugs.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you saying you want an anti-suicide mascot for the town?
It's probably wise.
Sure.
I mean, you have like a problem, right? Like,
yeah, it's not good that people kill themselves. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, it's not great.
Oh god. Oh
My
fuck.
goodness.
Oh shit.
I mean, is Quinny wrong though?
Quinny's not wrong. Quinny's speaking facts right now. I'm trying so hard to lock in on locking out. You know what I mean? Because he's so fucking stupid. Oh god. Yeah. Yeah. That's for I guess in here. I don't know if you need one in here. Has someone killed themselves in here?
No, they haven't.
Okay. Well, just in case.
I will. I'll pass it along. Maybe you're onto something here. When the lieutenant commander's in a bit of a better mood, I can. I'll pass it on. All right.
Yeah, I have a second version here, just in case he has like a preference.
Oh, this one's different.
Yeah.
Who's this one?
For pussy.
That's still Shadow. But like, I think it's kind of like how sometimes Natsuko's hairpin when she changes when she transforms. He does a like transformation and he's all like, yeah.
Who's Natsuko? Who's Natsuko?
That's Natsuko, and then points over to Natsuko.
Hello, Natsuko.
Hello.
And he can't see the Shadow the Hedgehog fin in her hair. It's like crazy.
I want to get your friend changed.
Okay.
Yeah.
As he's gonna escort Forge into a back room. That's way too evil.
Forge gets fucking killed.
I gotta be honest. It occurred to me while that was going on. I'm not sure Forge knows how to take off his uniform because he was like born in this. He's
That's
worn
crazy.
it his whole
He's
life.
like, how do I undress? Just starts
Also-
ripping his clothes.
I have a quick question about the time. Are we forking some over to Forge, or are we splitting it between the 5 of us?
I was gonna let you guys decide that. It's up to you.
I think Forge deserves money.
He will not
'cause I-
like insist.
We all deserve money.
I'll still give some to him if we're splitting it between the 5 of us.
I was already kind of under the impression we were gonna give it to him anyway, so
Yeah.
I already did the math for that.
How much do we each get?
16 hours, 40 minutes.
Yay!
Yep, so everyone can add 16 hours and 40 minutes to your time.
I have more than a day.
I have now hit 50 hours.
Oh my god! Okay, you
Creep
said
crew could never.
16 hours and 40 minutes?
What losers, right?
What a
should probably
bunch of
get through the
dorks.
math in
Why did they just make money?
Freak.
Get your,
Imagine if they
not your
turned
funny
criminals in instead of becoming them.
Imagine if they killed more druids.
True.
With that, you'd be led into
use the
the
bind.
back room, a bit of like a locker room. The side of it is sort of it's weird. It's such a simple room for you, Forge, but it's almost a refreshing one. It's so simple, so navy, just lockers with names and numbers on them.
Yeah, he really likes that. He's very happy.
Yeah. So you're a lieutenant then?
1 second, I'm marking my time.
Hold
Bro,
on,
like,
I'm
don't
getting
talk
paid.
to me, I'm timing.
He turns around and you're pointing at your wrist like money.
Money.
I had to whip out the time calculator because I'm not doing that shit in my head.
Real.
All right. What did he asked if I was a what? A Navy man?
If you really were like a lieutenant.
I was told that I was granted the rank of lieutenant, but in complete honesty, I do not believe I have earned it.
I think you're going to meet a lot of people who share the same sentiment. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm a bit interested in Bolian technology. I don't know, a lot of people aren't too happy with as many of the bowlers coming over now, but well, maybe it's the future, you know? Maybe flesh isn't enough to keep the sea safe.
I was created to be a better alternative to a flesh and blood Navy soldier. Not to insult you and our fellow servicemen, of course, but my creator believed that it would be better if no lives were lost in the fight against pirates. So, a soldier without life was created.
He opens up his locker, sifts through, gets out one of his uniforms. He looks at it, he's like, wait, I'm a goblin, that's not gonna fit that guy. As he puts it back in. He looks over. Well, I mean, I guess what does being a Navyman mean to you? Out of curiosity.
I was built to protect the innocent against those who would wield power against them, who would steal and harm them. I find myself a little at odds with upholding the law to the letter. Due in large part to the fact that I do not know many codes and laws. I believe that I was created more to be a protective military force. A weapon. For good.
And those people you travel with, Would you consider them your comrades? Fighters in arms?
We were brought together by pure happenstance, but they are capable, and they have not betrayed my expectations yet.
He looks up at you. And if you were to, stop functioning, do you think they'd miss you?
Is this guy about to kidnap me? What's going on?
I am unsure. We have only known each other a short time. I believe that they would search for me at the very least.
Sorry for the morbid question, it's just... my time in the Navy has kinda taught me anything. It's the importance of that sort of brothers-in-arms mentality. I know we're serving a greater purpose, but we're just one group of soldiers on the entirety of Zeit. Our own individual battles and challenges we have to overcome with our own group of people. And it's hard for me to fully accept someone as a Navyman who doesn't have that connection to their squad.
I confess that I feel myself missing that kinship. It is loyalty to my brother in arms is something that I have felt that I should have since the moment of my creation. It is this feeling of missing something. But as I said, it has been a very short time since I met my companions, and I believe that eventually that void will fill.
He eventually goes in another locker and pulls out a better fitting outfit. Seems to be about your height. Well, at the very least, you seem to have a good heart. Seem to also know how to get shit done. But those hoodlums didn't look too happy to be coming in.
I feel I must correct you. I do not have a heart, but I appreciate the sentiment. And the compliment. I feel as if my value is determined by how much I help the Navy and protect the peace of the land. I have known no other purpose my entire existence. So it is gratifying to hear that I have done a good job.
You see him as he hands over the outfit to you, kind of stepping back to allow you to slip into the new uniform. So you see yourself more as a tool then, right? Weapon for the Navy?
That is what I was taught that I am. That is what I have known since the moment I was made.
So you do anything they tell you to do?
I really don't like the questions this guy is asking.
Follow any order?
He does, this is in character, he has to think about this one. Because this, even to him, this is a leading question.
Following orders is one of my prime directives, yes.
Alright. Does it fit well? As you begin to bring the shirt and the jacket up, it seems to suit yourself nicely. Your elbows look rather sharp in it. Fits up to your sleeve a bit well. You could do with maybe a little bit of reduction around the sleeves, but it otherwise fits.
he could probably do that himself. The one part of the new uniform he does not swap out is the hat. For some reason, he goes to take the hat off of his head and stops and keeps the old hat there.
I'm not going to take the new one.
I imagine Captain Falcon was left back with the rest of the group.
Yeah.
Which, like, now, next recap, I'm just going to put him as Captain Falcon. That's just who he is now. I
do not know why, but I feel a strange nostalgia from this hat. More so than the rest of the uniform. It feels as if it belongs to me.
You see the lieutenant's eyes kind of wander up to you. There's a bit of a awe in it, a perception of you. Something sort of like clicked behind their head as they You see him, he seems to be struggling with something. Do you have the time?
Is something on your mind?
He thinks for a bit. If you're still around, would you be willing to meet me at the Wraith and Anchor around 6 before?
Yeah, Forge would do it. Like, this is shady as shit, but he doesn't know that. So the Wraith and Anchor meet. What was this? Did this gentleman introduce himself?
Not yet, no. But if you would have, like, you can see from the locker he went in initially, you would see Lieutenant Ping.
Meet Lieutenant Ping in the Wraith and Anchor at 6 before?
Yeah. If those people you travel with, you trust them too?
I do. They have given me no reason to doubt them. What is it exactly you need help with, Lieutenant?
It's a Navy matter, but it's complicated, and I think someone in your group's position could help me out, actually.
It requires an outside hand, an indelicate touch, so to speak.
Yes. As much as
Very
I'm
well,
loath to do
I will approach my companions with your proposal. Can you give me any more details now?
It's got to do with the hoodlums and taking them down. That interests you?
It very much does.
He like brightens.
Nothing would interest me more, in fact.
Then I think we'll see eye to eye just fine, but we'll leave it at that for now. Let's get you back to your people, and you have a missing kid to find anyway, right?
That is correct. May I leave his name and description with you, for you to spread the word?
Like I said, I'm not sure what more we can do, but I'll spread it's the least I can do, spread the word around.
Thank you. You have been very helpful, and very kind.
Well, I was told to show respect, you know? That's how my dad raised me.
Indeed. Indeed. Thank you for all your help. We will stop by again. I will see you at the agreed upon meeting place.
He doesn't want to rat him out in case there are any ears around.
Ears. We'll meet you at the secret location with the loud ass fucking megaphone voice. Alright, well,
Yeah.
stay
He
safe.
gives him the secret Navy handshake.
Yeah, I guess.
See ya. With tongue. I don't even have a tongue.
With that, Forge is returned to the group, and Jonah, as you, did you go over to the donation box? Save
Jonah's not here anymore.
God, or is he just muted and doesn't know?
Same as is dead.
Not alive. No clothes.
Unlucky.
He's naked
no,
now.
I can stall for him if you want.
If you have something to say, then go ahead.
Sure.
I have something to say, unless you do.
Well,
No,
let
sorry,
Natsuko go.
you
I'd
go
say
first.
let Natsuko go first because they
Alright.
did first.
Okay. Yeah, the whole time that Natsuko's been in here, she's been a little weird. Like, she's been a little kind of like antsy. She doesn't really enjoy it. Like her body language is very like, please don't look at me. Please don't like look too hard. But when Forge comes back, and so too does the goblin, who Natsuko does not know the name of. She kind of like waves him down to pull him aside.
Who Forge or Ping?
No, the goblin, Ping. So you're good.
Okay.
Before that, then, Snore, does your thing have to do with anything before this lieutenant would get back, or?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, you do that real quick.
Dusty's kind of gonna approach Mikey, kind of look him up and down for a second, just like, you alright?
Huh?
You were scratching at yourself earlier.
Yeah, I got stabbed.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm asking if you're alright.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, it's just itchy. Was a little
Okay.
numb for a little bit. Probably still numb. No, yeah, definitely still numb, but I'm still me, so that's really what matters.
I guess so. Just don't expect me to do anything if you turn into an animal.
Oh, well, fuck you too then, I guess.
Cool.
Honestly, this is a very... Dusty, this is a great talk.
Yeah.
Alright, later, Rusty.
Just kind of awkwardly looking to the side.
Is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Nope, that was it.
How's,
With while you're talking as well, Mikey, you would see while Dusty's talking to you, Peeper seems a little bit afraid behind him. He seems to be kind of cautiously looking at you.
You okay over there, Peeper?
Peeper.
God, I really don't know what Peeper means. Dusty, Peeper seems scared of me.
Yeah, I can see why. It's not really much I can do about it, though.
Yeah.
I don't actually understand why he's afraid.
Is it the way I look, Peeper? You not like the way I look? Do I look funny to you?
Peeper.
I don't know what that meant. Can you, like, put two tentacles up if that's the case?
With that, two little eye stalks go up.
You just don't like... Oh, okay. Okay, we got a racist one.
Peeper?
What?
Nah, I'm just playing,
What?
Peeper. Don't worry, don't worry.
Peeper, Peeper, Turtle. Peeper, Peeper, Peeper.
Do you think, like... Huh?
Look, I'm sure he'll warm up to you. Probably cautious of the rest of the group as well. I can understand that.
Sorry, Nikki knocked. I thought it was like somebody playing like the knocking soundboard, and I was like, okay, I can ignore that. And I was like, well, that sounds really real. What was I gonna say to Peeper? I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, do you think I'm like gonna hurt you or something?
Hey, Peeper.
We gotta keep sticking with the tentacle thing, Peeper.
And throw up.
One yeah, one no, two yes.
You put up 3 tentacles.
What is the fuck? Does that mean like you're not sure?
Peeper.
Hey, you don't have to hassle him. I'm sure he's just cautious of everyone in the party so far.
Yeah,
Take
well,
time.
I don't know. A lot of people have been looking at me pretty funky since I got here, so I'm just trying to figure everything out. But then again, I don't really know why this thing would be scared of me. I'm kind of scared of it, so.
I don't know. Probably because it's a kid.
Maybe I'm a little bum. Like, yeah, I'm like a big guy, but like, I don't think I'm that scary looking.
A kid surrounded by strangers, probably plucked from its home.
Well, that's your fault then.
That house was empty.
It's
What did
still
you
its
expect
home.
me to do?
I'm not gonna like leave it now.
To fend for itself. Dusty's
I-
walking away.
My bad. Sorry, Peeper.
I gotta be honest, I don't think Mikey is the thing scaring Peeper the most in the party.
With that, then Natsuko as Forge and Ping come back.
You're back.
Yeah, as you said, you would get their attention. Ping would come over. Yeah, can I help you?
Sorry to bother. I just, I want to ask about someone, if that's okay. I don't know if your records extend to the entirety of the Summer Sea, but I am curious.
We have a general records that we do access, though most of them are in regards to the people stationed here on Cetus. But we do have some documents regarding outside of the... Why do you ask?
I haven't talked to my brother in a little while, and just wanted to see how he was doing. Know if you had records on if he got like promoted or something, you know.
And who would your brother be?
His name is... I need to double check the pronunciation, but give me a sec.
If it's Motak, right?
It is, yeah. It's Motak. Motak, and last name is Luna.
Do you have any identification for... Just to make sure that you're... Well, I don't want to give information out if you're not related to them.
She pulls out the Navy identification she has.
Oh, you're part of the Cartographers Guild?
Mm-hmm.
What's two...
Natsuko Tsukimi.
He looks between the you and Forward. What's two Navy people doing traveling around? I mean, aren't you part of aren't you assigned to a base or a captain
No.
or commander?
I have been trying to report for duty since I washed ashore. I was shipwrecked and at the bottom of the ocean for 4 years. Did I neglect to mention that? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you forgot that part. But, sorry, back for your question. What about... You're not stationed anywhere?
Not anymore. I left my old ship to... Well, I don't know. Just because I wanted to leave, do something else for a little while.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're not bound to the Navy. You're still freelance cartographer. I mean, if you're able to get into the inner circle, the Hall of Bridges might be heaven for someone in your profession.
Been told that.
Unfortunately, that the ghosts here are rather secretive on their methods, so you might be able to learn about an island, but in terms of island tracking, they're gonna stay tight-lipped about it. But your brother, right? I can take a check. Let's see, Motak, Luna. As he heads into the back, there's a row of filing cabinets in a room behind the desk. As he's going through to see if there's any record. Huh. He noticed. Yeah. Oh, actually, your brother's stationed here at the moment. Well, not here, but the chokehold. He's doing repairs to Captain Mukbang's ship. Or Commander.
Mukbang.
The Commander Mukbang's ship.
Huh. I mean, good for him for leaving the base for a little while.
It's quite an honor, I have to say.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, with all the a bit of craziness going on in Chokehold, I don't know if you'll be able to visit him properly, but you should be working there in the shipping yard.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go. She just very quickly removes herself from the scene.
No problem.
I think Forge would probably follow her. He would say his goodbyes. Probably shake the lieutenant's hand. And say his goodbyes. The Navy dap.
Back. Yeah, big dog. As he gives a salute.
Yeah, he proudly salutes back. He is shining with pride right now. But he does follow Natsuko.
Natsuko, may I speak to you for a moment?
Oh, yeah? Well, what's up?
Do you wish to see your brother again? Do you think we should make a point to visit Chokehold?
No.
Are you certain? It seemed quite important to you.
I like to check in every now and then. But, last time we talked, we didn't end so nicely. So, I just like to know how he's doing.
Oh, well, I understand, as well as I can, with no family of my own. But if you say you do not wish to make a point of it, then we will not. I believe that Chokehold is a bit of a difficult situation at the moment, as it stands.
Yeah, we're not planning to go around there anyway, so it's all good.
If there is anything you ever need to speak to me about, I have been recently informed that an important part of the Navy experience is the bond of brotherhood between your fellow servicemen. If there's anything you wish to share, please do not hesitate.
I could have told you that, Forge. No, I'm alright.
I have never had brothers of any kind. This is a new experience for me.
Must be lonely.
Yeah.
Oh yes, very. I was conscious for the majority of my time at the bottom of the ocean. It was very trying.
I think I'd lose my mind if I had to do that. I haven't really had a...
I might have as well, if I had one to begin with.
No, I haven't really ever been alone since, well, ever, actually. I've always had somebody I was either looking out for or somebody who's looking out for me. And I got both all
Well, indeed. As long as you need me, I will be looking after you. You are my superior officer, after all.
We can keep going with that, sure.
There's a bit of a like conspiratorial like tone to his voice, like he's become wise to the fact that she's not actually his CO.
He's so wise right now.
Because like he now understands that the Cartographers Guild is like a separate splinter of the Navy. Like they work with the Navy, not for them. You know.
Mm-hmm.
He's not like gonna confront her about it, but this is his way of like tipping his hat at her.
Well, hey, who knows? Maybe when we actually get that ship, I can be a captain.
And perhaps I will be admiral.
Hey, I mean, as long as you stick with the Navy enough, maybe eventually. Maybe not fleet admiral, but...
As far as I can tell, I do not have a natural lifespan. I do not grow old.
Then you're probably even better for that position, huh?
He nods. He's going through a weird experience today. He's like, his conversation with Ping has made him realize, like, wait, I'm supposed to be like developing bonds with people. How do I do that?
What am I? But with if there's nothing else anyone like to go over, we will.
Is Sam like here? Is he
I'm
dead?
not sure. I'm not sure where he went.
He's not in the Roll20 anymore.
I'm gonna assume he was eaten by bees.
Brutally.
So for now, Jonah he's stuck in the homeless line right now. No, he'll be
He's at the soup kitchen.
Yeah. So for now, he'll catch it back up for now. Mikey's following as well, as Mikey's player had to leave for a little bit. So for now, that the reward given, the information as well, the group are free to leave the Hulkhold and plan their next move. Where is it you would like to go?
Well, Dusty, you're the one brain cell. What do you say?
Oh no.
Real quick, before we go
I'm
anywhere, Natsuko's gonna hand over the time to Forge.
He's honestly surprised. Like he doesn't know what to say.
I was under the impressions that Navy men could not receive bounty rewards. I am salaried, though I admit I have not yet been paid.
You should probably talk to somebody about that. But as long as you're a part of this crew, you get your fair share.
Very well. If need be, I can return it to you.
You don't need to worry about that. I'm pretty good with my money.
Yeah, where are we going, Scooby-Doo gang?
As far as I
bar.
remember...
Ness, are you here?
Yeah.
Okay, Sness is alive.
Yeah, I remember Sness wanted to go to the bar, and we need to return the ring. So I think those are our two points of interest. I think what we
Let's
can
go
do is...
see Anemone. Because I feel like that's the one that is like more scripted, like less new information will be learned there because we're just returning something that we already knew about. Because I'm trying to preserve the plot hooks for when the boys are back.
But I think turning that ring in is how we will be able to go up the elevator.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Greenman. So maybe I had it reversed. Maybe the
Yeah.
bar is the safer option.
I think the bar is probably the safer option.
Alright, so to the bar then.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Let me map it out. There we go. On foot, and if someone could just keep track of this for our players when they get back.
Yes.
You have to walk across town. That's going to take around 27 minutes.
Holy moly! If we didn't just get paid like 18 hours, that would be a hit.
You understand? Jonah feels
35.
it every time.
Not this time. He's not here.
Oh,
He's in
true.
space.
Wait, you said how many minutes?
27. So now it is 3:39.
27.
27.
Over the
Holy
course of this
hundreds.
campaign, we have spent 3 hours, 16 minutes.
That we have. It's been a
You
very.
keeping track of that? That's crazy.
It has been a very busy for about 4 hours. The group has had.
We gotta find this kid before he ends up dead.
He's fine. His time doesn't pass, dude.
No,
His life
no,
kid.
but like he's
True.
been kidnapped by pirate.
That's
We have
true,
like
he
every
has.
reason to believe
He has kind of been
that he's been
kidnapped,
yoinked.
yeah. Sorry, I know I just asked. You said 27 or 29?
27.
27.
27.
Okay, thank you.
With that, as you make your way through the town, again, there's that aura of just tension around. A lot of people are suspicious. Any of the ghosts that are out are usually being yelled at by some of the populace, floating away or turning invisible. So as you reach the Wraith and Anchor, about like probably one of the only spots in town that is still managing to keep a semblance of peace, as no one wants to cause trouble in their drinking spot. You enter again to see the tavern a bit fuller than when you were last here. Let's see. As you enter, unlike the outside, the oppressive feel of the Green Man looming over the town, the vibe is good. The music is playing, the drinks are flowing, and there's a bit of just serenity to be had in the area. As you enter in, the hodgepodge of adventurers and privateers and civilians all line the walls and tables of the interior, the bones hanging as ornaments around the area and acting as like a bead door allow you to enter in freely. As you come in, you see a familiar face, the same bar, the same waiter you saw last time, the skeleton covered in what appear to be a series of bells, dinging them off to alert people regarding meals and drinks that are up. As you say, "Oh, you're back."
Hello.
Okay, oh,
I
hold
have
on.
not met this man. I was asleep
Ding.
last time I
Table
was
3.
there.
He yells to the back as a waiter comes out and brings out a meal for someone, as he gives 2 dings on his left arm bell. All right. Can I get you something this time?
I got you something.
From what?
Yeah.
A gift.
Uh,
All right. well,
I feel like
I'm,
on the way.
I'm not supposed
Quinny
to
would've-
accept gifts. I'll say. It's,
Oh,
I'll still accept it. What is it?
okay.
I'm
I feel
gonna.
like Quinny would have made like more coffees on the way, you know. Like, of course, it's not as good as the originals, but this guy is getting the originals. So basically, hands him over a few copies of both Suicide Prevention, Shadow the Hedgehog posters. You wanted the the posters, and I made a few copies, because I didn't know how many you wanted.
Oh wait, did you? Oh, yeah, the posters I wanted. Yeah, that
Yeah,
that's yeah. As he looks
I already
over,
gave one to the Navy people.
you handed this to a Navy officer?
Yeah,
How'd that go?
You what?
he took it and he said thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I mean they're very beautifully drawn, I have to say.
Thank you.
Yeah, who's that? Who's that little fella right there who's telling us to not commit suicide?
That's Shadow.
Chat, that's a good name.
Yeah.
A good name. And who's the blue one here? Who's that?
I think that one is Sonic.
I hate this bit, by the way.
It's too late. We're too deep
welcome
into
back.
it now.
So Sonic and Shadow. All right.
Yeah.
The Sonic one's a bit aggressive.
It's just for the ones who like don't really get it, you know? Like if there's like a spot where people kill themselves a lot.
Oh, it's a more aggressive poster.
Yeah, because you would see like the other ones, but if they really don't
Uh-huh.
get it, then that one's like the slightly mean one.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll send these up to my captain, and I'm sure he'll love it, and I'm sure he'll implement it. How should we accredit you for these?
I wrote my name on it. You just
Yeah,
gotta
see,
like point to like one of the little corners.
Yeah, I see. It's a little bit. Well, but like, how do you pronounce that?
Quinny.
Winnie. Yeah, okay. To Winnie. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I will send these to the captain. Have them reviewed by him. You know, he's sort of the big, he's the big man around, and he's the big cheese.
Yeah.
He'll go over it, and I think this could seriously help the town.
Yay.
Hey, was it just you, or?
I mean, like, I kind of drew these, yeah.
Well, then you've done.
Stealing the credit.
But
from
like,
Natsuko,
but
too.
like, hold on.
The fame's gone
hold
to
on.
Quinny's head.
No, wait. Okay, no, I drew these, but like, Natsuko was like my inspiration, so I think she should also get.
You know what inspiration means?
She's my muse.
She is my muse.
All right, Natsuko and Quinny.
I think I also wrote Natsuko's name there.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, like I said, are you thirsty at all? Walking around a bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
How about the lot of you?
I don't know if I can drink though, because my fingers are kind of bad right now.
Every time the skeleton has said the word captain, Forge's like head has twitched just a little bit.
Whoa.
Come on, you get.
I smell pirates.
My fingers are not ideal for drinking currently.
Oh, you can stay for a fan tab, right?
I don't know what
They
that
have
is, but
Fanta?
okay.
Yeah, on me for a wonderful piece of art for the lot of you.
Oh.
Just give me 1 second. You take a seat at the bar.
Okay.
Yeah, as you
Gotta
sit.
go over and sit.
Yeah, if you go sit down, the bar is being manned by a large, burly ghost man, looking down on you as he sees you approach.
Hello.
He gives a bit of a sideways glance as he looks over the group. Are you strong?
Maybe.
Then what is it you drink?
Yeah, that. You have that? You have that specifically?
It's like a SpongeBob, like dolphins.
Yeah, exactly.
Sensor.
We do. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, do you have any pant?
You are not strong then. Drink.
I guess I don't know. I don't know what I drank besides the wine.
And drinking wine too, that is why you look so brittle.
How do I become stronger?
Very secret.
Is that
What is
a
this, like,
secret?
Yakuza side story?
As he leans in.
Quinny also leans in.
As he reaches under the cover, reaches under the counter,
Whoa.
and he has a big old blanket. He's, I'm going to go to sleep.
He's in bed.
I go to sleep now. As he brings out from underneath the counter what appears to be a jug of milk. He pours it into a glass. At least he's strength.
Whoa.
At least.
I don't think Quinny's ever had milk before. What is it?
He is aggressively lactose intolerant.
It is milk from cow.
Wow. Moo.
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 It is in that moo that there is strength. It
Okay.
strengthens your bones.
I don't have bones. I don't think I have bones.
No.
I could try it.
The bones of your soul.
Oh, bone soul. Okay.
It is the connective tissue of your soul.
Oh yeah, I need a strong soul. Yeah, okay.
Then you drink.
Yeah, just hold on. Just trying to figure out. I guess he'll just have to use his elbow. Normally I would drink through my fingies, but they're not doing well right now. So,
Might help moisten him up.
oh yeah, maybe it would. You know what? He will try putting a thingy in the milk.
He also pours his own glass and.
Oh wait,
gives
wait.
it-
Before that, he wants to cheers Kling. Cheers
Yes.
Kling.
To strength.
Yeah, strong soul bones.
As he sends his back, it just goes right through him onto the floor. It clatters on some of the bones that are there, but it just goes onto the floor.
It's okay.
He's
Yeah,
talking
Quinny's
about,
gonna
is
see
this
if
guy
he
a
can.
ghost and he's talking about strong bones?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Quinny's gonna attempt to see like if he can rehydrate through the milk.
Give me a constitution check.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna be severely lactose intolerant after this. Wait, hold on. Let me get my dice. Huzzah! A constitution. Con. That's a 15.
15. As you take it into your form, you feel it enter, and it's such a foreign body in your system. Initially, your internals try to reject it, to just like expel it from your form. But instead, you fight it, you keep it in, and eventually it does seep into the grasswork of your body and begin to feel kind of good. Roll me a d4.
Okay. So it can be done in the roll 20 is d4, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, so 4.
Or you can heal back 4 hit points.
Yeah, yippee!
As you feel yourself like, oh, it does make me feel stronger. After a bit, though, you are eventually treated to a couple of glasses of what appears to be a glowing elixir put on in front of you in a couple of nice sort of ornate skull cups. Little umbrellas in it. As the bellhop man gives a little quick ding. All right, here you go. We call them
Thank you.
fan tabs. I hope you all enjoy.
Okay, thank you.
Gulp, 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 gulp.
Let's see.
But yeah, did it help his fingers rehydrate at all?
It did not, unfortunately.
Fuck. You know what? That's okay. He just isn't strong enough yet.
For anyone who does drink the Fantab, it is a strong gin flavor with a oddly fruity aftertaste. It's a bit of a contradiction with the taste, but it somehow goes down well.
Yummy.
And who partakes?
I will partake,
I
of
do.
course.
That sounds delightful.
I will.
I think Nuts.
I can't remember my character's name. Mikey.
Nuts go take some sip, but after tasting the gin, she's like, ugh. She's not quite liking it.
Yeah, it goes
Horse
down, but it's like
Does
ugh.
not know why.
I'll stick my hand
But
out.
like
I just like to gimme.
he loves this. This could he could drink this like water.
And starting now for the next 2 hours, you have advantage on stealth checks.
Dun, 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 dun.
Which is great because I have inherent disadvantage in stealth checks because my armor is part of my body. I cannot take it off.
Yeah, because as you drink it, you feel almost like a bit of a weightlessness to you. Your feet lift off the ground a little bit. It's not a full-on hovering, but you just feel something about it. You just feel a little bit more just light on your step.
Awesome.
I have to say, that was delicious.
Hey, happy to help. It's one of the house specialties.
Yeah, it's really yummy.
I feel lighter.
That was delightful.
Well, enjoy it while you can. Who knows what's going to happen,
I have a question.
Yeah.
Are these like the skulls of your friends?
Oh, no, God, no. They're just bones from taking inside a Cetus, and we sculpt them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
That'd be terrible.
Big fish.
Sorry, I was just curious.
Twice now you have mentioned a captain. Are you a sailor, my friend?
All of us are. Any ghost you see here is a proud member of the Greenmen.
Okay, so they are pirates, but they're already dead. I think that means they're safe.
Yeah.
They're also very
They
nice.
They served their,
so nice.
they served their crime. They were already killed for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, he believes that the only good pirate is a dead pirate, so these must be good pirates. By that
Exactly.
You've reached a fucking a robot logic. Like, if dead equals good.
If that equals good.
Yeah. We served her faithfully until she was eaten by the Cetus.
I forgot that this island used to be alive.
Mm-hmm. It is like shaped like a really big fish.
No, the island. I mean, there was an initial island called Harrow's Hook, and that island got eaten by Cetus, and they had to kill Cetus.
Yeah.
So now Cetus is both the original Harrow's Hook Island and also the remains of Cetus. And so there's a bit of like tension between them. There's like the pirate and like lawless side of those who are kind of on the living on the fish part, and then the inside the internals of the fish is the original community.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, people are like living like inside the mouth and like guts and stuff.
We're in the mouth right now. We're in the head of Cetus.
Yeah.
Oh shit. But like no, but is there like can we see the sun?
Above you, no. It's
Or,
sort of
no.
It pours in through the open mouth of Cetus. There are a couple of holes that are like made in the top of it that are kind of able to peek sun through, but it's not a lot.
My sunlight.
We just got an incorrect buzzer.
Oh, it's just my shit.
Yeah. If you look at the Cetus, the Brine Frang region map, you can probably get a better look at how it's set up.
Yeah, I knew that it was like a dead fish, a giant dead fish. I didn't think I knew that we were like inside the mouth. I thought the mouth was like carved out.
Yeah, look, the only reason you're seeing it is because I'm giving you like the cross section of it, but the head would be closed off.
Okay.
If you like the map above it is pretty much how it looks right now.
So real quick,
Yeah.
Fathom Gorge would be where the original
Harrow's
island
Hook
was?
is, yes. That's
Okay,
where the
alright.
original island that existed here is currently.
Gotcha.
With that though, you guys have your drink and the bar harpy, you know, he's busy getting people their stuff.
Should we
Biggie
get
Smalls,
like our
bartender?
second meal in?
We
Not
should,
yet.
I believe.
No. Okay.
It is still too soon.
It has only been like 2 hours since our last
That's
meal.
true.
Is it 2 meals per day or 2 meals per Saturnalis day?
2 meals per day total, so within 24 hours you need to eat 2
Okay.
meals.
So by the time
Saturnalis
that
day
after
is-
comes around.
Yeah, like once it comes back to before. Like a Saturnalis day is the same as like a current day. The only difference is just that there's like 2 nights because of the hands of Saturnalis.
Well,
But it's-
yeah, but they call it
yeah.
like before and after, so I kind of think of them
Yeah.
as separate quote days.
Yeah, as long as you eat at some time between twice before between a before and after period, then you're good.
Alright.
How
If you haven't
long,
eaten 2 meals by the
is
time
that-
it gets back to before, then you're in a rough state.
You're dead.
I think tracking like real time has kind of confused me. How long is it until 6 before? That's when we gotta meet my new buddy.
That's essentially 6 p.m. Right now, consider it 3 a.m.
Okay. Wow, so that's like
Oh,
almost
sorry,
a full day.
no, I said 6 before, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
6 before. Sorry, 6 before is 6 a.m. It is currently 3 a.m.
Okay, so
3
in
hours.
3 hours, got it.
In
Yeah.
3 hours.
Oh shit! This is actually a good point to tell you guys about that.
What's up? Oh yeah, that the meeting.
What? Oh yeah.
Lieutenant Ping brought something to my attention, and I wish to discuss it with you all. He proposed a job.
Okay.
He did not give me much details because it seemed a touchy subject to be discussing within a Navy base. But he told me to meet him at the Wraith and Anchor at 6 before.
Is that where we are now? Is that what this bar is called?
Yeah, that's what this bar is.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said that it concerned dismantling the hoodlums. As you can imagine, I was enthusiastic.
I'm sorry, what?
I told him I would discuss it with you all, but I believe that we should take any action against the hoodlums that we can. He would not give me specifics.
Weird.
No. That doesn't
What's
sound like
wrong?
a job for us.
You do not want to dismantle a pirate group?
He like cannot understand why someone would not be motivated to do this.
Look, that seems a little out of our field of expertise right now. And considering that they didn't know that the hoodlums were even an issue in the wider scheme of things, no.
I mean, maybe we could hear what he has to say first, and then we could decide.
And who even knows if we'll have time for that if we're looking for a lost kid?
Oh,
Got
yeah.
about that?
Oh yeah.
I'm hoping we could if we believe that he is within the Green Man, I believe that we have a ticket up the elevator with our ring. Perhaps we could find him quickly. There's a good chance that the reason that no one else has been able to find him is because the lift is locked off. None of the hoodlums were able to get up to get him.
Forge,
Hold on.
I'm gonna... Oh. Hold on, is Sim back?
Oh yeah. Yeah, sorry. That was.
Oh, hi. Hello.
You okay?
Back.
Oh yeah, no. I had to handle something real quick. Forgot I was muted, but I'd said it, so I guess. Yeah, no, I'm good now.
We walked to the bar from the Navy outpost, and we took away 27 minutes.
I wasn't here for that part.
Yeah.
How much did we get for each for the other thing?
It was
It's up in the chat.
16 hours, 40 minutes.
Okay.
I'm a rich man. I got
said
over
40
a day.
minutes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
40.
Man, I need like 300 more of those.
And Quinny gave in
Did the
their
creep crew ever make it?
Quinny gave in their drawing to the bar, and they decided to give you all a free drink. And drinking it would it gives you advantage on stealth for the next 2 hours.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Yeah, but now currently, Forge is telling the group that he had a talk with Lieutenant Ping, and that he wants to meet with the group in about 3 hours in regards to possibly taking down the hoodlums. And he's throwing that idea by everyone to see what they think.
How many minutes did we
The
lose?
Ping was
28?
27.
27?
Ping was very cagey about the details. I asked him twice if he could share any extra information, and it seemed like he didn't want to talk about it in a Navy base, which makes me think that this isn't above board. Plus, just the general tone of the way he was talking made me think that this was not kosher. It's like, he asked me questions like, would you do anything for the Navy?
Whoa.
Yeah, it's not so much not wanting to wipe out the hoodlums. It's more so like we have other things to do. Like, I'm not gonna lose any sleep over taking care of ones we run into, but it's another to start actively hunting them down. I mean, we've got other things on our plate right now, even aside from just the kid.
That is fair. You can understand why I wish to pursue this, but I understand.
Let me ask you one thing. What would you prioritize? A lost kid, or some singular Navy man asking for help for a task that is too big for us?
I believe that we should prioritize the child, but I also believe that we could possibly resolve that within the next 3 hours, provided that we enter the Green Men and find clues on his whereabouts.
And I'm just letting you know we're not going to be rushing this case to get over there and help this guy out.
Of course not. The child's safety is my top priority.
Doesn't sound like it right now.
I apologize. My zeal for justice has clouded my judgment. Thank you for showing me this, Dusty.
Whatever. If we have time, then maybe, but we probably won't. Don't look forward to it.
I would very much like to take down a pirate group. The prospect that we would be able to with such a small group of people interests me. I believe he has a plan.
I don't trust it.
Bro's gonna go, alright, Go in there, bomb strapped to your chest.
For the Navy. You love the Navy, son?
Son, are you willing to die for the
Are
Navy?
you willing to die for the Navy?
That's good. That's good.
Oh my god.
We lost control.
So I eat the bomb. You screw my head off my body, chuck the body into the pirate's face,
Exactly.
and then just carry me around as a head for the rest of the campaign.
Correct.
Just the idea that his head screws off like a bottle
Just
cap.
twist
It off. Yeah.
Alrighty. With that
It's
though,
like the
with you guys
life of
having
teenage robot.
your drinks and ready to go, I imagine you head out to an enemy's house.
I'll go to an enemy's house. I don't have any enemies, but
Going to the odds.
Fuck it, I
Yeah,
ate
Her
the
Majesty.
Your
ops.
enemy's house.
I ate the ops.
I
I'm
opt the
so violent. I don't know
Consumed
if I
it
wanna
even.
kill the ops or fuck him.
Slow.
Alright,
I
in
don't
that
need to
case,
see the price tag anyway.
As you head over to an enemy's house, that's going to be 16 minutes.
You're killing me.
You're pushing it,
Nobody
Scoob!
walk.
My bones.
Why does anyone walk anywhere in sight?
No, literally.
I would just stay in one spot.
It is now 3:55 a.m.
So much pain.
3:55 before. As you guys make
2
your way back
hours before my appointment.
to the familiar homestead of the Mosshead Woodworks. Outside, you see the Furbog ladies that are hard at work, whittling down the wood, making it usable for construction. They notice you approaching, giving you warm smiles, waving to you. And eventually working at one of the tables as well, I guess having come out for a little bit of fresh air. You see an enemy sitting at a outside desk. She sees you approach. Oh, you've made your way back.
Hello.
How are you dears doing?
Pretty good.
My hands hurt.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, dear. Do you need a band-aid?
Can Band-Aid fix this? Just look, shows hands.
Oh, I've not seen that before. I recommend you see a proper physician, a cleric.
Yeah, we're gonna
Maybe a
see
cleric.
someone. Yeah, we're gonna see someone in the. Where was that again?
Chokehold.
In a chokehold.
Well, yeah, I wish you the best, dearie.
Thank
And-
you.
If you all weren't able to find the ring, it's fine. It really is no bother.
No, I've got it for you right here.
You mean this ring?
Oh! Well, look at that! By the mirror, as she she peeks over. That's it. That's my ring. Where did you find it?
The pirates had it.
Pirates. I don't
Couple of
remember leaving it with
hoodlums.
any pirates.
Do we sell out that person?
I'm tempted to.
Hmm.
I mean,
I
if
mean-
you don't say anything, Quinny's just gonna say it.
Jonah's not ratting him, but he's not going to stop anyone from saying
All
it.
right. The guy.
Hold on.
who, The guy
I'm
who you.
trying to. Never mind. I
That-
guess I'm not allowed to.
What? What were you saying?
I wanted a little bit of time to think about it, but if you're gonna do it, you can do it.
Okay.
No, think.
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 Cause like, yeah, sure, he stole it, but he did kind of help us. So we really got to rat him out for it, you know?
He only helped us to save his own ass.
Yeah, well, anybody
because
else
he
would've
thought
done
I
the
was
same
gonna
thing.
kill him otherwise. Like,
Yeah.
Jonah was
He's gonna get
Jonah was
Yeah.
pointing the gun that is forged at
Yeah,
me, at
basically.
him.
That's fair. I go for it.
Okay. The guy who is shopkeeper guy, I think you went to visit him. He kind of like stole it from you, and then he gave that to like pirates.
By my very reflection, really?
Yeah.
Mr. Rusty, and he seems so nice.
Now, Rusty's
that
over
won't
there.
do.
That's a D, not an R.
Yeah, wasn't it Drusty? Wait, no, Dusty.
Oh, Dret, that's right. I meant to report on him. He was a conspirator with pirates.
Oh, well, it seems a lot of you have had a very interesting time, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
well,
been
I'm
an
sorry for all the
interesting
trouble.
day.
35 minutes, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's see. Well, first, thank you for assisting me. Of course, let me, you wanted me to speak to the captain, right?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
That'd be great.
Oh, he's a sweet one. Give me a moment. As
You piece of shit!
she would
You
take
fucking
and,
bastard!
put on the ring. You'd
She
see
disappears.
for a moment there is a glow around the jewel of the ring. Her closing her eyes. Mm-hmm. It's good to hear from you too. I know. I lost it all. And how are they doing? Oh, they're doing wonderful. My son. I know he's visiting soon. You should come down. I know. I know it's complicated. You're very important. Sorry. I'm getting off track. Yes. Exactly. Oh, you're aware. Oh, well, then you understand they wish to meet you. Or be granted passage up, at least. I won't be too forward, as to say. Well, that'd be wonderful. Oh, you're always a dear. Thank you. She opens her eyes back up. The captain has agreed to let you on the way up.
Yippee!
Thank you, Miss Anemone.
And, I'd admit, even stranger, he seems to want to meet you, too.
Oh,
Oh, really?
I am delighted. Thank you for your help, madam.
He tips his
So-
hat.
Does it sound like a good wants to meet us or bad wants to meet us? Out of curiosity.
I'm not quite sure. He's a sweet soul, but he's a rather bit of a recluse. He doesn't often meet with people, especially not strangers.
New friend.
Well, I'm sure he's got something to talk with you dearies about, but, about you returning my ring, I want to leave it as a simple favor. You did me a great service, and he seemed to have even gone through quite a bit of trouble from the look of it, too.
that's
Let's
no
take it.
big deal.
Yeah,
You know
I'm
what?
good.
I'll tell you what. Do a lot of you have lodgings or a warm meal waiting for you in the later evening?
I don't think so.
And unprepared.
I'll tell you what, you come right round here, I'll cook you up the best feast you've ever had.
Yay!
And we have a couple of spare rooms as well for you.
That sounds like a plan.
It's the least I can do. You really helped me out.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Let's see, when should dinner
Much
be on?
obliged. You are very kind.
Just come around to the evening and the after, and we'll have a nice little feast together. Introduce you to
Okay.
everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
But for now, I unfortunately need to get back to my bookkeeping. So, I wished all of you a pleasant day.
Yeah, you too.
That she,
Oh wait, you know what? She also gets one. She gets a poster. She gets to shed the wait. I need to like select which one. I don't think she gets the one with the profanities in it because she's a nice old lady, you know.
All of them have profanities on them.
Do they all have profanities? It's possible.
I'm pretty
honestly.
sure.
Wait. No, she's gonna get the one where suicide is for losers, you know? Yeah, the super shadow one.
Kill yourself at home.
Yeah. You're gonna be like, here you go. This is for like, you know, when people like start like trying to like kill themselves to turn into a ghost. Now you can have one in your is this a library? Where
No,
are
this
we?
is like a
The
woodworking.
woodworking shop.
Yeah, in
Is
your
that in
shop.
character? Where are we?
Where am I?
Oh, what's this?
Yeah, it's like to like stop people from like killing themselves because they think they're gonna turn into ghosts.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's rather nice, dear. As you're holding out the the painting, she would, or the drawing, she would look towards her desk. You can settle it down right there.
Okay. Puts it down.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Really is kind of you.
Yeah, no problem.
She looks it over. Just kind of observe, not moving it at all, just leaving it on the table as she looks it up and down. And it really is a tragic thing, ain't it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy to see you're doing your part. You all seem like a nice, kind bunch.
Thank you.
Well, as much as I'd love to chat for longer, I have to get back to my bookkeeping.
Okay, good luck.
Hope to see you tonight, all. As she waves you.
Tony's gonna wave and then gonna head out. Another good deed done!
With that, if there's nothing the group would like to discuss, then I imagine you head your way to the Liberty Lift.
Yum.
Yeah, I'm lifting my liberty.
They call me the
Who
Liberty
uplifting their
Lifter.
I'm straight lifting it. And by
in
it, I
case, I need everyone to take away 11 minutes.
Please!
Insane. You're killing me here,
You're
man.
so
You're pushing your
cruel.
luck,
You're so
Scoot.
Literally.
cruel.
Guys, we have a day. We have more than a day. I think we'll be fine.
It is now
Oh.
4:06 a.m.
You said how much?
11 minutes.
11. No.
As you approach
That's
the
what I
base
fear.
of a grand tower, a couple of people are lingering around, staring it up and down. They seem to be protesters, similar to the ones in front of the Hulk Hold. Ghosts are remaining in front of the lift, not seeming to let anyone through.
Oh, I don't imagine they're gonna part for me. I will not be helpful here, huh? They don't like the Navy right now.
Well, you were given an invitation from their captain, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dusty's gonna approach them.
As they would, some of their eyes narrow. Aye.
We've received an invitation from your captain.
Big green, huh? He sort of like sticks a finger out and goes, dun, 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 like counting you. Yeah, you seem like a lot.
Hello.
Hard to mistake us.
Yeah, you're rather distinct. That's coming from me. The
Thank you.
undead ghostly apparition says as they step out of the way. You're allowed to hit them up. Him sort of like nodding his head to the central platform in the middle, a lever on the base of the tower.
Thanks.
Hmm.
He's
With
just
that,
gonna.
You're ushered in. All of you fit quite well into this spacious platform. The only thing that seems to be movable is a lever in the middle. A rather well-groomed looking pirate individual, like pirate ghost, it stands by the lever. Going up, are we?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? When I got this job, I'll be honest, it quite bored me, but not having to do this for a day, I'm itching for it, you know? I get to throw the lever.
What does that
Fun
Yeah.
lever.
Go ahead.
As you watch, he grabs onto the lever as his skeletal form begins to like expand, forming like muscles on him. As he pulls it over.
Wow. Gonna clap.
Makes a
Awesome.
loud sort of chunk noise as the platform begins to shake. The sounding of falling gravel surrounds you as you are uplifted into the air. It's a bit fast. You kind of lose your footing a bit as you are
Oh my
shot
God.
up. Peeper is clinging on to you. Ratrick is like kind of flat on the floor. The Falcon is like clawed into the metalwork of Forge as you are brought high above the town of Keelhall up to the walking planks. And let me change the map so you can.
Holy moly.
As you are up above it on what appear to be floating pieces of wood and greenery that make up a small community. At the very top, exiting out, you would see a large manor perched atop a piece of drifting wood that most assuredly looking to be the manor of the captain. As you exit out and sort of get your bearings. Anyone has any fears of heights, this is probably hell for them right now.
Thank
This
goodness
is,
I have no fear.
Dusty's gonna look back to the I can't think of a title. The ghost on the elevator and
Yeah.
kind of give a lazy point towards the manor, like, is that where the captain is?
Aye. Where he spends most of his days. Though he doesn't often take visitors, so consider it an honor.
Will do.
Thank you, sir, for the lift. You're like really strong.
Oh yeah, man. He gets a bit of like a flex with his ghostly muscles.
Cool.
This is very confusing.
As is the nature of spirits.
You think my soul could be as strong as yours someday?
No.
Oh.
It is confusing, and I am actually quite relieved that I will never have to experience such a thing.
Eternity ain't too bad. At least we're eternals together.
That is quite a nice way of looking at it, actually. Even pirates enjoy their own kind of brotherhood, I see.
Aye. It's that companionship, that agreement that we may face our end every day. Brings us together. Even when you can't die.
Dead pirates are good pirates. The living ones. He now actually sees it as more of his duty to turn pirates into dead pirates because he believes they'll be
That's
better for it.
crazy.
It heals them.
It heals them.
Yeah.
I can fix them.
In death, you can be redeemed.
This is
Carlos.
so crazy.
Yeah.
There's a typo.
Where?
in the key, there's a typo for Liberty Lived.
Aw, damn it! I did Libretti.
Liberty.
Libretti.
Libretti
Oh
Lift.
my god.
Libretti.
It's a nice name.
Libretti.
I'm
Libretti.
so sorry, Carlos.
That's unfortunate. It's just how it's
Liberal
gonna be.
lift.
I can't believe you would point
Liberal
that out.
lift. Where the
Liberal
liberals
lift.
live.
This is so fucked up pointing that out when the stream can't even see it, bro.
Yeah, they don't. I have
So
plausible
fucked up.
deniability.
Oh my god.
I'm gaslighting everyone, don't worry.
Libretti.
Over.
With that though, you are free to leave. To the south of you, you see what appears to be a large coliseum built upon the the ruins of some planks and greenery. Though not a lot of noise up here. It seems whatever businesses are operating up here have been stopped for the time being, for obvious reasons. Stepping out onto the long, glowing bridge to your left, you see what appears to be a community of small ghost houses, maybe where the ghosts live and relax. To the north, a large tavern, looking very welcoming, probably accepts travelers there for whatever business they may have in the upper regions. And to the right, a large scholarly library-looking building.
Wow.
But for now, though, you do have your own way to go, making your way to the captain's quarters. Walking through the large, lush bridge, the greenery up here is quite unlike the one below. Instead of just the trees and grass, there's flowers. There's a smell of sweet nature up here. It is a calming, inviting, and almost mystical place. For anyone who's not been around much greenery in the past, it's very foreign and just refreshing. The area up here feels almost cleaner.
Only I could breathe.
But with that, they are you make your way over to the captain's quarters, climbing up the floating wood. It feels a bit unstable. It doesn't look particularly safe, but and the climb to it is quite steep. But luckily, there appear to be a bunch of these thick vines leading up to the quarters that allows you to kind of rock climb your way up there. Not like a sheer cliff, but you kind of climbing up at an angle, like as if you're tugging on a rope.
Getting a little precarious up here.
Well, believe it or not, the ghosts don't have to worry about it too much.
Well.
As you work up a bit of a sweat, you make your way up to the top to the captain's quarters, and that's going to take 15 minutes.
Thanks, bro.
No problem, bro. I can do it for you.
Basically got a foot in the grave.
Give us time just to take it the fuck away.
I don't deserve it.
You're right, my bad.
It is 4:21 a.m.
Wait,
As you climb to the
how much?
15.
Sorry, okay, thank you.
As you climb to the... You are set before a handmade manor made of scraps of wood and stuff. From a distance, it looked pretty prominent, but getting up close, it's rather dilapidated. Looks old for sure. Like, it's been here for a while and it serves a purpose, but it doesn't exactly scream the quarters of a captain. It doesn't scream this is where a leader, perhaps humbleness or maybe just lack of care. But as you, after a long climb, a lot of you out of breath from the a bit of excursion, you make your way to the front door, which opens with a creak. as if awaiting for your arrival.
Hello? Anybody home?
Delightful.
Knock, knock, knock.
It is as if the entire house is welcoming us.
Oh wait, the door's open. He's still gonna knock on it.
You may enter, you hear echoing from inside.
Thank you. Steps inside.
Thank you, sir.
He considers saluting, but then realizes that would mean paying respects to a pirate. And while it is a dead pirate, he doesn't think that they deserve that much.
A step too far, even.
Yeah.
As you enter, instead of a grand staircase, perhaps a side room, a living room, the interior of this house is almost like hollow, really. There appear to be just one large empty room and a door at the end of the hallway. In this large empty room, located in its center, are simple furnishings, a couple of couches and a table in the center. If you would please have a seat.
I sit.
Is he like in the room, or is that just like a voice that we hear?
It's just a voice
The
reverberating.
voices.
I'm gonna sit down. The voice is chill.
Alright.
I thank ye for accepting me invitation.
No problem.
It's our pleasure.
Now, to me
If I may be
understand.
blunt,
Yes.
what is it that you asked us here to discuss?
Ah, right. Well, first order of business, there comes the missing child ye seek. Let us make that a priority.
I ate him.
You ate
He's
him?
gone.
No. You see, he
Plot twist.
exploded. You see, I had a young lad coming through here yesterday in search of treasure. He came to me quite earnestly to think he'd sneak past my guards and make his way up here. He's a cheeky one. He had wished to see the front of me ship. He believed it pointed towards a treasure. And I'll admit I can't quite turn down an adventurous spirit like that. I allowed him his look, and he set off soon after. The location he seeks, I believe, nearby.
Do you know how did he just like go back down the lift and head out?
I granted him a bit of my help. I can certainly speed up your descent. He walked over. While you're in the area of the Greenman, I can grant a couple of, assistance. Some of my ghostly powers. I allowed him to walk on the air down to where he needed to go.
Do you know if because you know we have a rat helping us track him, and it stopped in town, so we were assuming that he had to just be up here. Do you know if your power and him walking on air, would he have maybe not come down then?
I believe he did. I have a good sense for things around the Greenman, but I will admit he went a bit further than my influence can reach. Perhaps your rat simply just lost the scent in the chaos of the city. Or of the town.
It's possible. There's a lot going on here, especially with the supernatural.
It's charming, isn't it? Ghosts aplenty. Ghosts around. They make things interesting. I quite like my crew, and they quite like living here.
Yeah, they
they're
seem
nice.
a lively bunch.
A joke.
Got a
Normally,
couple.
I would be loath to enjoy the company of pirates, but your crew seem different somehow.
For a second, there's a bit of jovialness taken from the voice. Pirates?
I'm sorry, was that a misunderstanding?
Almost as if, like, on a dime, they come back with that sort of cheerful. I just. It's not an accurate term, and I, would prefer you refer to us more as sailors. Sailors. I know sometimes me crew like to purport themselves as pirates for the public. It's a bit of a fun image, but no, we are not pirates. We are sailors.
He actually stands and like bows his head.
I'm so sorry.
I must apologize. I did not mean to mischaracterize you, I was misled.
You are forgiven. Worry yourself not.
He sits back down. Calm.
Did you want a poster?
I've already seen it.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
It's a grand idea. A fun little mascot to help people with misconceptions.
Yeah.
I'll put one of our cartographers on it immediately. They'll draw
Okay.
a bunch of them.
Okay.
Very spirited of you. The captain thanks you.
Thank you. I mean, you're welcome also.
But as for
Yeah.
the kid, as I mentioned, they had a spot they had planned to go for the in search of the treasure. I could lead you to that spot.
That would be great.
Mm-hmm.
Much appreciated. Saxon's parents are looking for him. They miss him quite a great deal.
Well, all the more reason for you to get on and save them.
Save them from what?
From whatever fate has befallen them. If they haven't been seen, then I must fear the worse.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
I still have faith. It has been quite a short time. Saxon may still be on the hunt for his treasure.
Well, if anyone would know what can happen in a short time, it would be the lot of ye.
I know we've certainly had an eventful couple hours. Fingers crossed, his haven't been.
And you've proven yourselves
Has
to be
been.
quite the helpers.
How much have you seen?
Only bits and pieces. More heard than anything.
If you are not a pirate and you see everything that goes on in this town, then, well, here, anyway, then perhaps you could be a useful informant. Would you be open to such an agreement with the Navy?
Not sure the Navy would be open to it right now.
I support the Navy as much as I can, but I have my own rules I must follow. I cannot share everything with them, but I do cooperate when the need arises.
I understand.
It's partly part of the reason why I've asked you to come up and visit me. My crew faces trying times, you see.
The business
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
protesters?
the murder of that merchant from Daphne's Kiss. A terrible incident, and one that's being put firmly on the shoulders of my men.
What are you asking us to solve that?
Perhaps it's solved. Perhaps the Navy's right, and truly one of my own crew have gone rogue. But
Well,
I know
we were made to understand that your crew couldn't lie, and apparently the guy they have for it's saying he didn't do it. And if that's the case, I'm not sure necessarily what his involvement was there.
And as much as I'd wish to get the answer from their mouth, I am unable to. As it stands, my leadership is being brought into question. Should the ruling go through, then I'll be forced to give up the Greenmen to the Navy.
That would be a great shame. I would very much like to help you as much as we can.
So you want us to look into this then, huh?
If you've the time, but there's no time for that now. A child is missing.
I could not agree more.
But if you find yourself back in the Greenmen, then I would ask for your help in the matter.
If we can negotiate a price, then perhaps.
Ideally, we would find Saxon as quickly as possible, and then we will head back through this way to return him to his parents. That would at least present us with the opportunity to help you, provided my companions agree.
If it helps, as I believe the matter is to be settled by the end of the day. So if you have business elsewhere, you have the time. Luckily, the Brine-Frang region isn't that big.
And I mean, we have to make a return trip anyways, and then we're probably going to have to head back through here at some point. We can swing an investigation, I bet.
And I'll be quite clear with what I can offer. I do not have time to give or bountiful resources to grant, but what my crew does possess is knowledge. Abundance of knowledge. In fact, in the Hall of Bridges. Should ye need navigational help, assistance of the like, we would be more than happy to comply once the matter has been settled.
We're gonna need some charts.
I guess that's good enough.
The Forge looks to Natsuko. A couple of people at this point have said that this area would be of huge interest to someone like her, a cartographer.
Mm-hmm. JC?
I'm gonna be so honest. I've not been feeling great. I've been back and forth between tissue boxes for the past 10, 15 minutes. I'm so sorry.
Oh, good.
I haven't been able to pay attention. Yeah, I mean, she would be interested in getting to the Hall of Bridges.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she is just genuinely, she's going to be pretty interested. I mean, she's been sort of in a funk recently. That's probably because I'm also in a bit of a funk today, but so I think that would kind of lighten her spirit a little bit.
Well, of course, I cannot force you to assist me, but if you do, you would have my favor. For as much as that is worth to you all.
We'll see what we can do.
But for now, you have a youngling to save.
Yeah.
Then heed my words and heed them well. As you exit this estate, I would ask that you trust me and step off the side of the plank.
Like down there.
Off the side.
Like jump off.
Yes.
A simple show of trust is the least I can do to repay the slight against you, Captain.
When he's gonna
Yeah,
think about it. No, go ahead.
Even if I hit the ground, my body can be recovered and repaired.
That's a lovely sentiment, Forge.
Wow. I think Quinny's gonna like think about it for a sec and then remember, oh wait, this guy liked the suicide poster. Surely he wouldn't tell me to kill myself, and then he would jump off.
Surely not.
Surely he would never
Maybe
tell me
this
to
is
kill myself.
the only magical spot where you can kill yourself and turn into a ghost.
Oh my god.
Hey, you're a ghost! You won!
This is a psy-elf. He wants you to kill yourself.
This is a TPK. Everyone just dies here.
That's fucked up. Everyone kills themselves at the fucking plank.
And I wish you well travels on recovering the lost child.
Thank you for all
Carlos,
your
was
help.
it like up here that they said that like the red guy was?
The red guy?
Yeah, like the fucking hoodlum guy.
No, that's in the ocularium.
Okay.
That's a whole separate area from
Yeah.
Greenman.
Okay, cool.
That's like far to the north of Cetus.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it on the map in campaign info.
Okay.
But with that, the doors and windows of the estate open all at once. When you're ready.
Alright, who's going
I
first?
just,
When he's gonna do a flip or try to.
yeah, I just would have ran through the doors. You didn't have to do that.
Then with Quinny leading the charge, Quinny dives out the window as their I guess their face meets it first. There's the clouds, the fog of the upper areas of the Greenman form to make a platform to cushion their face, and they bounce across it until they're back on their feet again. Standing in midair.
Hey, this is kind of cool.
Forge just like pencil dives, like completely straight, feet down.
He just falls through the fucking cloud.
Yeah. Ready to cushion you as well. There's a bit of give to it, but your robotic form is supported on these fog clouds.
Gonna hop out.
They said, "Fuck Jonah. He can survive the fall."
Donnie would have.
Only those pure of heart can stand on the clouds.
Hey, yo, that's fucked up.
There's just a Jonah-shaped hole in the cloud.
We all made it, Jonah! Just like hard cut, there's just splattered corpse on the fucking pavement.
Oh
Hello?
my god.
I think you know how Donnie's getting it. Not Donnie. Damn, even I'm doing it.
Yes, you're getting infected.
How Mikey, we all know how Mikey's getting out of this hell.
Yeah.
He just dives out.
He does. He runs and jumps out.
He fucking avoids the cloud.
Again, your body gets cushioned by almost like springy, as it has to kind of stop you from breaking through and keep you up.
Huh.
Nice.
Eventually, before you, the fog clouds form into a path leading to the front of the ship and beginning to head downwards. Just follow that, and it will lead you to where the child disappeared to.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
The very best to you all.
You too.
As the window that you jumped out of closes behind you, and you are able to start trotting your way down to the front of the ship. You have a pretty privileged angle of everything here, being able to look down on the keel haul town beneath the titan of a ship, the Green Men. You're able to sort of walk along the side of the history etched into every piece of wood as you make your way down a fog staircase to the front, where you see the what's it called? The bow of the ship, the front.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, the bow is the front.
And stern is
Yeah,
the
the-
back.
I forget if there's a specific name for like the pointy bit. I think the fore of the bow.
Yeah, I think you're right. The four.
Yeah. The fore of the bow forming a crooked finger of the Green Men, pointing down into an area of the woodlands beneath. As eventually you do make your way down to some stable earth, where you begin to see an interesting scene. So that's going to be about a 28-minute descent.
Yes, sir.
28 minutes.
You're making
It's a bit of ways
these
from the
numbers
Green Men.
up.
I'm not. I have a system.
22,
28 minutes. You made that up.
20,
Yeah.
28.
I did.
60,
My job.
64 minutes?
How many?
28.
28. Tommy's psyoping you.
We've gone down an entire hour for advantage on stealth checks, everyone.
Yeah.
Hey.
As you,
I'm gonna stealth down the clouds, girls.
You all see the map I changed it to, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So
Then you would be
25,
ending
right?
up around here, this spot around here where the finger dips into the flesh of Cetus, to the north of Echo Throat River. As you make your way down, you step into a bit of a clearing between the wreckage of ships that line the floor here, and it is where you see signs of activity.
Oh boy.
Into the flesh of Cetus, dug around the spacious area, you see a bunch of holes have been dug. Coming down, it appears the culprit, a abandoned shovel by the edge of them.
What the culprit look like?
A shovel.
A shovel.
Oh, the shovel's the culprit. I see. I thought there was. You know what?
But-
Yeah, that makes sense.
You should
Johnny,
probably
What
just have
exactly
wrecked-
what exactly does that mean? That a shovel is the culprit? Is it a moving shovel?
No,
I'm
I just meant that it was used to
the shovel
dig.
dug the
No, man, the shovel's the
Oh,
culprit.
okay. That's a
It was
strange
just
way to
some
say
very
that.
flowery language.
No more description.
It's-
No more description. You
Hey.
see a hole that was dug.
Evan, come on. It's Pride Month.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you know what?
Let him use his
We-
flowery language. Come on.
No
Yeah,
more
we get to be
flower
able to
lesbian
language.
game good to you.
Fine.
I need that anti-suicide poster.
You need it right now.
Just remember, suicide's for pussies.
Yeah.
Don't kill yourself
Well-
here. Kill yourself,
Yourself
at
at
home.
home, pussy.
We're
As you
just gonna
see-
make a
Sounds right.
Knuckles poster that says,
Guys,
if you're
please,
a pirate,
please,
you
please.
should kill yourself.
As you
Oh my
see around
God.
you, the various holes dug into the flesh of Cetus, an abandoned shovel nearby. You eventually touch down from the fog clouds, putting you firmly on the earth in this little clearing. So,
Hey,
what would you do?
Yeah, Carlos, I just wanted to say, I'm gonna be honest, I have like an insane headache. I might like leave a little
That's
early
fine.
right now.
I'll be
Yeah.
ending soon.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna head out though. But like, thank you for session. It was nice.
Yeah, no problem. See you.
See y'all.
Bye-bye,
Peace.
Sniss.
Bye.
Okay, so do we know exactly where we are? I know Captain Greenman said that the
Yeah, you're about
that
here.
Saxon went here, and that this is where the map was pointing. But like, is there a structure here that we're supposed to be looking for?
No, it just appears to be a set of destroyed ships. In the distance, you can see the outline of the chokehold across the Echo Throat River, but as it stands right now, this appears to just be any other sort of disaster zone in the sea of broken ships inside Cetus's mouth.
Can I investigate the area by the shovel
Of course,
to
you can.
see what was going on here?
Yep, roll me investigation.
Yes, sir. That's
Can
my
I-
strong suit.
Can I try to assist to give him advantage?
Sure, I'd say so. How do you assist?
I feel like she's just kind of lighting up the area, like just trying to make it more obvious and point out things that she notices and hopes that it's relevant.
It's a 24 with advantage.
24 with advantage, nice. As you look around, you, along with the shovel, you dig a bit nearby and actually find an abandoned pack as well. It seeming to have some provisions and other like little tools, like a tinderbox for starting fire, little snacks to eat on, and other little tools more for what appear to be like carving and maybe for like more tricky parts of flesh, but it appears to be the pack of someone who was ready to be out here for a bit. Even inside, you find a folded up, what you assume to be a tent, as it just remains abandoned to the side here. But that's not all you find. As you look around the remains of the shovel, as well as the holes that litter the area, it appears someone was trying to dig for something nearby, trying to try various spots, and displacing quite a lot of flesh while doing so. Must have taken a good bit. But it's one hole in particular that catches your attention, one that doesn't exactly match. It seems shallower than the other ones as you look closer. And then it begins to hit you. This isn't a hole. Well, at least not in the traditional sense. This is a print. This is a footprint. A large one.
Huh.
Oh dear.
Oh my. Does anyone know of something that can create a footprint this large?
A guy with a big foot.
Oh, yeah,
The
that might
look
do
of
it.
it is kinda humanoid, though not exactly. It appears off.
Off how?
Like the big toe is far separated from the rest of the foot. It has the same makings of a humanoid footprint, but just seems different.
Monkey. Big monkey.
Frieza?
Silly man.
Monkey.
Could we make a nature check to try and see, like,
Yeah.
recalling of hearing of anything of that
Yeah,
size?
Let's get
Yeah,
nature
roll-
in this though.
roll me in nature.
I will not be rolling nature. I have a -1.
I can try. And fail, apparently.
This doesn't count. I
Big
just want to see what I would have
7.
gotten.
Big 7.
Carlos,
Yeah.
can I just
Yeah, what's up?
can I ask something?
What is your question?
Yeah, so hypothetically if I got like a 3, what would that get me?
Dick and ass.
Is it a big 3 though?
Yeah, I rolled a huge nat 1. I don't know if that like gets me anything.
You all look at this. You all like scratch your chins. What did Mikey get?
Oh, he didn't roll. I just want to see what I would have gotten. But it would have been an 11.
He didn't roll, but it would have been the highest of any of them.
He did roll.
No, I rolled
I
to see what I
cannot
would have gotten,
justify-
but it doesn't
Oh,
count.
okay.
I can't justify Forge rolling on this. He barely knows what animals are.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
the three of you all stand by the hole and sort of tilt your head and scratch, and you're like, I have no idea what I'm looking at right now. As you see a
I mean,
bunch
that's
of
kind of a foot.
Just you wait until Dusty gets back. He's gonna blow this case wide open.
He's unfortunately. As you look at me closer, Forge, you notice that there is more than one. It does appear to be a trail of these large footprints heading to the north.
Yeah, I'd say once they're done scratching their heads over what it is, he's just gonna start following the trail.
Well, hold on. Before we start following that trail, we could also just have Rattrick smell the shovel.
True.
True.
Yeah, I'll have Ratchet give it a whiff.
Squeak.
Fact checked by real Navy patriots. True.
As he gives it a quick squeak as he turns his head towards the tracks and begins following them north. Him sniffing the ground as he goes.
Oh, that's not good.
Officer Falcon, may I ask a favor of you?
Squaw!
Could you please scout ahead with a bird's eye view and send some sort of message if you see whatever large thing could leave these footprints, or a young child of Saxon's description?
Squaw! As it flaps and lifts from your shoulder to take flight. A little bit awkward at first. It seems definitely like a bit of a learning curve for them, but they get the hang of it and begin to fly off north. Leaving the group to follow the tracks of the mysterious creature. Getting ever closer and closer to finding what happened to Saxon Fillet. But that is where we will end it for now.
I already know what happened to him, so.
Got a game theory.
My game theory is that the mom neglected to mention that he was 18 feet tall. And these are just footprints.
These are Saxon tracks.
I have a similar
He just
theory.
wandered
I
off to
believe-
take a piss.
I think whatever he dug up here made him big. I think he's now a big child.
I mean, that would totally be the safest answer for him. There is also the bad ending of he was just taken.
I think that's more likely, yeah, but I like mine. I'm gonna live in a world where mine is true for the next week.
Well, until next week, we'll be back for more Saturnalis, for more Eternal Tempo. That'll be on Sunday this upcoming week. And I believe that means JT is the next recapper, if I recall.
Yep. I am.
check. Yeah, that is on the schedule. And same after her. But
Correct.
thank you all for watching. Thank you for taking part. Thank you for being players.
Yeah.
And I will send this off to someone who's also doing D&D.
What the hell? I gotta. My Discord is fucked up. I've got your profile picture just like etched into the corner of the screen.
Wait, what?
Look.
Wait, let me see this. Let me see. I burned your monitor.
Well, it's only on Discord though. I close Discord and it goes away.
He's real. We're gonna throw it over to Index
Throw it over to Perry.
Page. Perry's not live. You know them.
And
I do like just sending it to random people that aren't live. We're gonna throw over to Index Page. They're chilling. They're playing D&D. They're having a time. Is it a good time? I don't know. I don't know who these people are. They could be horrible. They could suck. I don't know who these people are. I'm sending them to you. I'm trusting them to you. You go over there, show them some love. And
show him some hustle.
yeah, no, that's not here. And
Oh, they're not hustling.
yeah, do all that. Do all that, you know, watch the clock, watch the cock, get out of here.
My bad. I forget. I thought it was over.